Do that. Everybody's gonna have to be a whole shutdown. There's gonna have to be some shutdown on the other side. There ain't gonna be no drama. It's nice. Check one, check two. I really miss you, baby. You can tell by how many times I call you. I really need you, baby. You can tell how many times I text you. I don't know what it is. Got you on my mind every day and night. Oh, I guess it's alright that a brother is feeling for you.
Yeah.
So regular. What happened to you? What happened to your yeah, Speedy? Yeah.
I'm missing you.
I'm missing you, baby. Every time I see a picture on the wall, I'm missing you, baby.
Just come home, baby.
Every time I go through my phone and see your name, I'm missing you, baby.
Just come home.
Please come home to me, darling. Yeah.
I'm hugging my pillow.
It's gay. Who hugs their pillow? Like what?
Drop it again. Watch this.
I'm hugging my pillow.
I'm like,
Drop it again. Here you go.
hilarious.
I'm missing you, baby. Time I through my phone to see your number. I'm missing you, babe. Time I your picture on the wall, babe.
Hanging up.
Every time I hang up the phone after talking to you, baby, I'm missing you.
So lonely.
I'm so lonely. Can't figure out what to do by myself.
I'm so bored.
I'm so bored. And nobody wants to play dominoes with me, baby, like you.
I'm missing you, baby.
I'm missing you, baby. So much I can't sleep at night.
Just hugging this pillow.
Hugging this pillow. Oh, like I think it, like it feels like you from the smell of your perfume.
I'm missing you.
I'm missing you, baby.
All along in this big house.
Oh, 3,000 square feet, 4 bathrooms, 2 showers, all alone in this big old house.
Just walking up and down the driveway, baby. Thinking about you.
Up and down the driveway, picking up the mail, babe. Hoping you send me a letter, girl.
Put it on the playlist.
That was dope.
All right, hit it, Nick.
Roll out loud, Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the rollout show. Content
They
may
said they helped
be a
Blue
little
put this on his
vulgar.
next release.
Yeah.
Subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the rollout show. It is time to laugh.
It's the rollout show.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's the rollout show.
Turn me up on
It's the rollout show.
Hey.
Put me down.
Oh, it's the rollout show. Talk to me Tuesday.
It's the rollout show
With another dope episode.
So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. That's Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat.
The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
And where you at, girl? Let's get it in like a soul train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn went to Long Beach with the dope shit. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross.
Never too much.
Who's that coming in to say hey? Give it up for my big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the rollout show.
Hey,
Funny
hey,
for all y'all.
hey,
Ron C.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the rollout show.
Roll out, roll out, roll
It's the
out.
rollout show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
Rollout show.
Roll out, roll out. Hell yeah.
Hey, Sky. You at home? I said, you at home? Chat room.
Kaboom.
Always pray to your boy. Pam.
I will not.
Roll out, roll out, roll
It's the
out.
rollout show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out. Roll out, roll out, roll out. Roll out, roll out. Talk to me Tuesday. It's 12 o'clock.
Oh, you almost lost that shit.
It's 12 o'clock. Couldn't get the frog to wake up in my throat. We are on time today.
Not really.
Ah. Talk to me Tuesday is what we call today.
Oh,
Call
okay.
in and ask us any questions, and we will tell you nothing, nothing, nothing.
Nothing.
And we will tell you nothing, nothing, yeah. Roll call is Speedy, Nicky Pan,
Yeah.
Tangy Ambrose, and the Honorable Nick Shabbat.
Honorable.
And they call me Blue Mitchell.
Bluey.
And it's a Tuesday,
Bluey.
and we wanna talk to you, yeah. So roll out with Speedy and friends.
Speedy.
Yeah,
Who's Speedy?
he's the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
Speedy.
Speedy and friends, yeah. Here we go.
Speedy?
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the rollout show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the rollout show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the rollout.
Rollout
Go,
show.
Barack.
Roll.
Nigga nod his head off.
Roll up.
Oh,
He
shit.
said, "Go, Barack," and I'm looking at the back of his head. It's broke.
Well, hey, yeah.
He got a lean and everything.
Shit's broken in this world. It is the rollout show right here at Rollout
He must have had them
Studios.
beady beads in the back.
.com. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker ever gonna meet. Why? Pam.
Cause you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But for the low, low price, absolutely nothing, can check out my new stand-up
Hold on.
comedy show at,
The Barnesdale Theater.
and the show is called
The LA Stand-Up Comedy Festival on June 22nd and June 23rd. Starring Speedy on the 22nd only.
that Saturday, and we giving away tickets to our fans, the real fans who've been with us and hung in there and made shit happen when everybody else folded their tent. We got tickets for you.
I need to get my tickets.
We got you.
Pam got 'em.
No, I don't. I don't know where they
Well, I mean, we'll put you on the list. Yeah. Who you bring? In-house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In-house we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
In the house, behind the glass curtain, my second seed, the one, the honorable,
Got it too far.
honorable.
Pop, pop, pop.
Damn,
Shalom to the people.
no bomb?
It's Tuesday.
I like bombs, man.
Tuesday. One a week.
He said
one
no
a
bombs.
week.
He said,
Wait.
I like bombs.
Why did somebody in the chat room say Blue look like he got a Snapchat filter on his shirt?
Oh, that is that. Yeah, you know
It
what?
is.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yep. Snakes and roses, baby.
When I came here, I called him Rosewood. Look here.
Somebody said roast. I can't even talk today.
God damn, get the snacks out your mouth.
That's
Ain't
what
get
it
to talk.
is. It's
I'm trying to
acai.
eat and do a show.
Yeah, I'm doing acai right now.
Look like you got your hair highlighted.
I saw
I
that. I,
did.
ain't want to say shit.
I mean, because it came in here bright. I was like, I see it. That's some new
No, I
spit.
did myself.
Got
but-
a favorite color?
Oh, you know how to do your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing that since
Now,
I was
that's
13.
not a ombre, is it?
Yeah, in a way.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
What is an ombre?
Half and half, pretty much.
Well, you got your favorite colors on. Camouflage.
Yes, I do.
If you ever
I
want
see
to know
you
what
got
to
your
buy,
favorite
Pam,
animation character on.
it was on
Because
sale.
you had Snoopy on yesterday. I mean, Mickey Mouse on yesterday.
Yeah, it was a
too.
black one though.
You like Disney?
Yeah, nigga, you ain't gonna make me gay. That was
This-
Soft is what it is. It ain't gay.
Disney make you gay?
No, it makes them soft.
wow.
Grown men should be walking around with Mickey Mouse on his shirt.
Yeah,
That just
I mean,
let
if
you
you
know.
got kids, if you got kids.
Them ain't nobody in
You
Mickey
don't
Mouse
have
having
any
Pam,
kids.
yeah, Pam don't understand the kid game. You know, she just like.
First of all,
You offed your kids.
oh wow.
Let's go put it frank.
yeah.
You didn't give them no say so.
Pam roll up to a dude at a light, be like, what you doing with the baby seat in the back seat and no
You
kid in
soft,
there?
nigga.
You soft.
Right, absolutely.
Put the baby seat in the trunk, nigga. If you
But
ain't
I
got
could
the
see if
kid.
Speedy kids were under like 5, but really they're all over 10. So I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It ain't like you
they
sitting
still
there
like
watching
Disney.
Mickey Mouse.
Thank you, Blue. I have a little niece.
Well, let me tell you.
Oh, you next.
I adopted his daughter.
You know what? It trips me out when you see grown people who buy year-round passes to Disney.
Oh, I
and
have a friend that did
They
that.
don't have no kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't no
I
place.
have two friends that did that.
Disneyland not the place to go. Let me go look. That shit costs.
I know.
God.
I
Be like,
know.
what you doing for your birthday? Going to Disney.
Shit. Only time I go to Disney when Fox go.
Is hilarious.
Nigga, I don't go. Kids
Is
don't
Magic
even ask
Mountain
me.
as expensive as Disneyland?
No, Magic Mountain's a lot cheaper. A
I
lot
saw
cheaper.
Fox went spelunking,
Yeah,
What's
he's
that?
in Mexico.
where you dive inside of a cave.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He took his daughter too.
You following dudes?
You
You follow dudes?
hilarious.
I mean,
You trolling another nigga paid.
well, I saw his daughter, so that's always what you know.
Oh, the
puts me
10-year-old.
right in there. Yeah, I saw his daughter with him.
No, I just
and
said
then-
the 10-year-old.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, sorry, guys.
This is the bullshit I talk about all the time. Dude. We are not professional. Thank you. Yeah, shoot a nigga in there. Phone go off, shoot him, nigga.
The fan don't work now.
I tried to get it to work. Pam got a jacket, and then she say she cold. I guess she cold and hot because she got the fan on her and the jacket.
I just turned on the air, too.
Yeah, we just need to get us some church fans and shit.
Yeah.
Ha!
We got a phone call.
Ha! Ha!
Is that we got a phone call, Mix?
I know, right? Call
You
it
might
what
as
you
well
Dope,
stay with
it
it now,
was
nigga.
dope. It was dope.
call it what your name when you calling from.
I pick one.
No, that was dope.
That was dope.
It should be for me.
Oh, what up, Pippin?
hilarious.
Hey, Bernie.
Man, happy Father.
No,
No, you ain't know that.
don't do that. He's very sensitive about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He cried yesterday.
Sure did.
Don't sit there and tell that lie.
You cried, boy. We heard you cry.
Yeah, I can hear it
You
in
ain't heard
your
me do
tone.
shit. Stop
Happy
that
No
lie.
Father's Day.
Ain't no daddy either.
Anyway, you should be
Ain't got no
very
daddy.
wary of people who do all of that Disney shit and all that kid stuff and they ain't got no kids. Something wrong with them.
I agree.
Now, Speedy,
Maybe
I
they
don't care how
chasing their
old you
childhood.
get- No.
Like a la Michael
and,
Jackson?
And they mom and daddy couldn't afford to take them, so now that they're grown, they can go, so they just reliving it.
So it's okay, Blue.
That didn't work for
Since
you.
you said it, it's okay for a grown ass man to have all types of Disney paraphernalia and
No.
all types of kiddie stuff in their house.
No.
Since they had no
I'm
childhood.
gonna say yes because Speedy's next to me.
Got kids, nigga. Like I have a SpongeBob shirt. I actually like that shirt. Somebody, I think one of y'all commented on it and said, "Really, Speed?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like SpongeBob." And I got kids.
Soft.
They like it. And if you grown and you have that on, people go, "Oh, that's a nice shirt."
No, no one
See,
says
that's
that.
different when
That's
you
in your
have
head.
kids.
And it was on sale.
No one says
Or
that.
you have somebody who have kids that's around you, like you have grandkids or something like
Who,
that. That's
Pam?
completely different.
Dog, you got any kids? We never asked you that. You got any kids?
No, no.
Okay.
He don't even like
no,
them
no,
like
no,
me.
no,
You don't like 'em like
no,
that.
No, hell no.
You ain't had no daddy, you ain't gonna be nobody daddy. I feel you. I got you, dog. I
From
feel it.
That's
downtown.
wrong. I know, for real.
Shit, he just got over this shit yesterday.
Oh,
Blue,
my bad.
you-
You know I love you, dog. You know I love you, dog.
But anyway,
You ain't
like
got
we
no
was talking
daddy.
about
You don't
yes-
want to
we
be
was
no
talking
daddy.
about something yesterday, and somebody said it make you soft. Anime,
What was it?
What movie from childhood would you love, like cartoon or anime or whatever it is you watched when you were
Anime?
young?
What's an anime?
Anime is
And
different anime is different from
Animation.
No, there's a difference.
No, anime is the song on my record. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking
Yeah,
about.
anime
No,
is
anime is a
It's a style of a cartoon.
cartoon, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, really?
anime? Like anime,
No.
anime bullet?
Yeah, pretty much.
I never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Okay.
Like
Because your eyes is old.
like
Alright, go
Dragon
ahead.
Ball
Which
Z and
one
all
of
that stuff.
those would you want to see now in live action form?
Which animation or anime would I want?
Cartoon, that's what he said.
Cartoon.
Cartoon, animation, anime, whatever.
Come
you
to
wanna
life.
call
I
it.
like to
Oh.
see anime eat the cake.
Yeah, come to life.
So like when they brought Popeye to life with Robin Williams.
Yeah,
He
something
played
like
Popeye.
that. Even though that was for its time, it was okay.
I thought it was good.
It's not the greatest movie, but it was okay. It's something I can watch now, but I'm not going to say, "Oh, this is one of the greatest of all time."
I thought it
That's
was
not
good.
going to happen.
Look,
It was
I ain't
good,
gonna lie.
though, but
I'm
it's
gonna
not-
confess. I like Pippi Longstocking.
That's gay.
That's soft.
That's gay.
Pippi Longstocking
one?
was whooping people's asses, and you talking about that was gay? She was beating grown men asses.
Of
Which
course, you like the
one?
little
It was
white
two or
girl with
three of
freckles.
Oh goddamn! I stepped right into that.
You
Like
sure
I mean,
did.
I just stepped.
Hey, man.
I'm
Trying to save you. with the
Man,
gay
I'm
shit.
talking about. I'm
sure
talking about.
tried to save
I'm
you.
talking about walking past the house and saying, "I wonder why that garage door open."
Yeah.
I
It's
walked
dark.
right
Let me
into-
go look in there.
I walked right into that.
You sure did.
Pam, which one would you like?
Well, mine already happened. I wanted to see Wonder Woman. Like I said, I was obsessed with Wonder Woman as a child, like obsessed. So
Yeah,
I've
that
had
made a
cartoons, I had a
whole
TV
lot
series.
of money.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that
know
was
what
back
would
in the
be
day
dope?
when you was a lesbian.
you know, it's another one coming out too, so you're gonna be doubly satisfied.
He called Pam a lesbian.
Your turn.
I would love to see Speed Racer.
Oh, but they tried to do that one.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did it. They. Oh my god, who played it?
Pull that up, Nikki.
Oh
Nick,
my
which one would
God.
you like?
They tried to do that.
Even though I know it's not cool for you and you're a grown man and you don't watch it.
Nah,
But-
they're actually doing the one that I would vote for. They're actually remaking the Lion King. So if I had to
Okay.
pick one for them to make
They-
a
Lion King, okay, they did that.
And they are
Man.
using Whatchcomb's voice in the whole movie.
who?
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
Oh, that's dope.
Because you got to remember now, they took him out of Star
Wars.
Wars.
Or was it Wars or Trek? I don't know.
Star Wars.
Okay.
Anyway, has anybody in the industry heard anything about Thundercats? Because they were supposed to have been doing.
No, that was man. They've
they
been
had
talking
it
about that
lined
for a
up
long
for it,
time.
And then they fucked up. What
They've been
happened?
doing. I don't know,
I
but
didn't
they've
know
been
they
trying to
were
do
doing
that for a long time.
Yeah. I never did like Thundercats.
Speedy.
That's a good one.
Wow,
Speedy.
okay.
I don't do Thundercats. I'm sorry, brother.
Okay, I mean that's cool.
I mean, you like
Even
dudes
though
that are
that's one of the-
Thundercats.
You know, but let me be honest with you. Some things can't be remade.
Yeah, can't be one.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's true.
Remade. Remade.
I agree.
Like I think movie wise, like you cannot go back and redo Love Jones.
You can't.
Love Jones
they
was
tried to do
so
the play.
fucking great.
Did
they
anybody
tried to do the
go-
play?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
they did
it
the
came
play.
to
They
LA
went,
and
went to
everything.
tour and everything. And
They
now
trying to redo
it
Juice. Did y'all see
sucked.
the cast?
They sang
No.
they sang the wallpapers off the walls, but the theatrical
Dialogue.
part. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, Love
But
Jones.
what did you say? Juice.
Yeah, Juice. They
Yeah,
supposed to
they
redo.
re trying to do Juice.
The movie.
They already put out a supposed to be cast or
Oh, really?
somebody that they want to have as a cast for, and the people in the chat room went nuts. They was like, no, hell no.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
some,
think so.
some movies you gotta leave alone.
Yeah, I mean it's not necessary.
It was
That
a
one
chemistry.
especially.
I
It
don't
was
even
just a
like them
chemistry.
doing Coming to America 2.
I don't
just
know
think-
yet.
I
I
gotta
don't know
see.
yet. I don't know
Dude,
yet.
it's
gonna be
so
based on
many
writing.
moments in that first one, and then you're gonna do, and I really just don't.
But
think
see,
it's
they're not
funny.
doing a remake. They're
just extending the story.
extending the story.
But
so.
and it's with what's his name? Shit, fat nigga that had to just wrecked his car. What was the nigga the comedian?
Oh no.
Oh,
no, he
Tracy?
He's not,
yeah,
he's not
yeah,
fat.
yeah.
He's not funny.
But he's supposed to be the son of Eddie Murphy.
No, get somebody else.
Oh, don't do
Oh,
him. He's
no.
not
Don't say
funny.
no, nigga. It's done. It's already
He's not
done.
funny.
Yeah, I know.
He's not
Tracy
funny.
Morgan.
Tracy Morgan is not funny
No,
to me.
and he's.
Period.
I have never thought Tracy.
And
was
then
funny.
here's the other part: is Eddie Murphy played. He was funny but elegant. Like I can't see the elegant part being.
And,
Like you telling me those
and-
two people had a Tracy Morgan?
and hilarious nigga. You stupid. You don't need to say no more right there. That's it. But here's the thing.
No, hell
Eddie had the voice. Thank you for the phone call. Eddie had the voice of being from. Where is he from? Where the fuck he's from? Now Tracy not gonna have that voice because he's born here. He's
Yeah.
born here in America, so he's gonna be just.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
man.
Are y'all sure it's Tracy
It's
Morgan?
Tracy
I don't
Morgan,
believe
man.
it.
It's Tracy.
But anyway, I had asked the chat room for some top 5 suggestions, and I really like this one from Corey Roberts. He said top 5 movie scenes you love. Like he said, X the scene from the Mac, but like top 5 movie scenes that we love. Like, or we don't even have to do a top 5. We can just discuss our favorite movie scenes, really.
Well, the Mac was. It just had. I think. I even go a stretch a little further. You don't have to do it like this, but the top 5 movies that had more than just like to me, Coming to America. God,
That's a really
damn,
good one.
Had a whole bunch of them.
For me, Menace to Society. I love.
So you can quote a line from Menace to Society.
all kinds.
Give me a line.
I love when Tyra, and I told Tyra this when we were going to thing. I love when Tyra, and it's so light, but I love when he's getting that girl's number, and he's like, and everyone's like, hollering at him from the thing, and he's like, I just love that. And to me, it was so. I don't know.
That was hard. I know that.
I know that scene is
When
dope to
he
me.
pulled up in Computer Love.
And then of course, anybody want to buy a cheeseburger?
Yeah, when he jumped the dude's car,
Jumping and
we supposed to be
and-
brothers.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot
I
of
said a
lines
double
there.
burger with
and it's
cheese.
so cold.
Yeah,
One of my
exactly.
homeboys got jacked like
Classic.
that on
Yeah.
Central.
It was a lot of dudes getting jacked like
at
that.
Quick and Split.
yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, I love.
No,
Quick
during
Wit.
that time, it was a lot of dudes. Your door wasn't locked. Nigga was jumping in.
Hey, homie, you need some help?
Right.
I could probably
It's
quote the
so
whole
many
movie.
ones, like
Okay.
or what's the one about
New Jack
Hot
City?
Link about he wanted Hot Link.
New Jack City.
No, New Jack City.
So
It just be
so they
cold.
I mean, yeah,
they-
that's a good one.
Nigga.
on Sway, they asked Wesley why he didn't do another one, and he said that he had made a decision he was not going to play any more dope dealers, jail type, killing type, that kind of.
Wait a minute. He came right back and did what's the shit? Where he was a dope dealer trying to get out the game.
He said
Sugar-
that was the
Sugar
reason.
Hill?
why.
Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill, and what was the other one? Well,
Sugar
he's
Hill was
kind of out
good.
of the game.
Sugar Hill was
Sugar Hill was good.
Sugar Hill was good.
They said New Jack City.
actually-
sit your $5 ass down.
Sugar Hill,
Classic.
Light skin.
Classic. Yeah.
Light skin mother.
Yeah,
nigga.
I never liked your light skin.
Nigga, everybody in
Right.
the movie was like, ah.
Yeah.
Well, really, on New Jack City, when even though she had the small part and she had come off of doing, she gotta have it.
Mm-hmm.
That small part to me was huge because everybody
Yeah.
remembers her dancing, and then and you can see where what old boy looked at old boy's girl was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that bitch,
Oh yeah.
and it was just like
Mm-hmm.
you knew it was coming.
it wasn't really that small because she was in the rest of the movie.
Yeah,
I
but
like when she
came
got
up.
socked, had the black eyes showing up in court. I know.
No, not the light skinned girl.
No, we talk about Keisha.
Okay, cool. Just double check.
Her name was Uniqua.
I gotta
Yeah.
go with
Unique.
training day.
Training.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
That nigga did. And the best part to me, acting wise, is the first scene when when Denzel was trying to read the newspaper, and and dude kept talking. He said, "Hey, what you got? You tell me what you got. Tell me. I want to hear what you have to say." And my man, then he was stuck like
Right.
because he
That was
put
a
him.
great scene.
Oh man,
Yeah,
There's so many
cases
now.
on all you motherfuckers.
that was a classic. Just to laugh when he laughed. He said,
Yeah.
nigga.
Right. That's
Oh,
right.
nigga.
Look,
Right.
yeah, the nigga part he played to the hill.
Ooh, he killed. But I thought he did well in Hurricane.
Oh, look,
But no one.
Yeah, but Hurricane
Look.
ain't got no memorable.
No,
My-
it's
oh,
not.
no,
John-
I didn't say that.
John
I'm just
Q.
saying.
I like John Q. One of my favorites is Glory.
Oh, because he got the whooping.
Yeah,
That
but it wasn't my
motherfucker said,
favorite.
I don't remember nothing in
Shit,
Glory.
Look,
he
no,
put
I
his
re-
hands out and
Oh, my
didn't-
God.
a tear came down.
Dropped out.
Everybody in the theater lost their mind.
And I like the part when he came up to homeboy said, "You still want that blue seat, nigga?"
Here's one for you.
Boys in
Soldier
the-
Story.
What? Oh,
I'm not saying it's not a great movie, but we're talking about shit that we.
There was great lines
It
in
was
that.
a whole
You
bunch 'cause it
want to
wasn't
hit
nothing
old
but hero.
Sarge, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, I know you want
Come on,
to.
Pam.
I
Oh,
think like The
yeah.
Godfather.
I never seen
My,
Godfather.
my
Oh,
father said,
Boys in the Hood had a great.
My father said I got crow in
"Got
me.
crow in me."
Never seen
Come on, man.
What
Oh,
about
Soldier Story? It's got nothing.
You
but,
love that
It's got
movie,
nothing but
don't
great actors in it.
Because
Courtney B. Vance.
yes,
Denzel. David Allen Greer.
and a lot of people didn't know David could do that kind of acting.
Robert Townsend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert Townsend. Man, it's loaded. Like,
It was-
my man from not Hill Street Blues. Heat in the Night.
Oh, who died? AIDS.
I'm gonna pick a movie from my era, Paid in Full.
Why you always gotta make this?
Oh, Paid in Full
I
is
don't know
off
if you
the
guys
chain.
like Paid in
Like
Full.
that.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
I used to
Actually,
watch
to tell you
Paid
the
in Full
truth,
every day.
Paid in Full was probably one of the best movies that was the segment between that era of Love Jones and Minister Society and Boys in the Hood. Like, it wasn't another to match up. That was the match.
I ain't like play.
Okay. Oh,
We got a phone
hilarious.
call.
Let me just do this one. Maurice Purnell said, Superfly, if you don't get me my money tonight, I'm going to get your girl out on Whore's Row.
Yeah, super.
That's a great Superfly for sure.
But it showed both sides. He was a pimp. He was dealing coke, but he was also doing it.
Let
as
me
well.
ask you a question.
Friday.
Did y'all like the remake?
No,
You
it was
didn't like it at
It was
all?
terrible. It was terrible. And they could
I
have.
thought
They
the
could have
young
worked.
dude
I don't like
wasn't
none of
bad.
them.
I thought the
He
young
wasn't
dude
bad. The story was
yeah,
bad.
the story was
The
bad.
story was
Hey,
bad.
but I did like white what was it, White Soul Patrol or what
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
that gang was
When everybody
off chain.
had all white on.
All white Benzes, white Rolls Royces, white Ferraris.
Yeah, they was doing it. We got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, fantastic,
good
very
one.
good.
and
one.
man, and
A
look,
lot of great lines.
when
in
I
Harlem
watch
Nights.
that movie, like you just go, dead.
I know.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Dead.
Boomerang for
Boomerang
Fire.
sure.
Fire.
For sure.
Love should have brought you
Home last night.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
Boomerang
knows
Fire.
that.
Classic.
Oh well, you know the match to Boomerang was
Y'all gonna just talk over the boy?
Oh, I'm
Pretty
sorry.
much.
You said what,
He
Vernon?
was on the machines and he was
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He was like, yeah, you think he was like, yeah, at least my lady didn't leave me for no guardian angel.
Oh yeah.
That,
He said,
yeah.
I would have fucked him up. He would have tried that karate
Right.
shit on me.
No, nigga, when his parents came out the room, they were
Oh,
fucking.
yeah, coordinate.
And then, no, when he looked at what's coming, said, nigga, just come on in. Give
Bring
me
it
that.
in.
Bring it in.
He said, Gerard, do you know your dad got a mushroom belt?
What was the competition to Boomerang?
What?
With Damon Wayans. Babyface in LA did this soundtrack, and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis did the other one. It was Damon Wayans and
Is that Mo Money?
Yeah,
Mo Money.
I'm
Mo
thinking-
Money.
With Stacey Dash.
That was the
Wasn't to
competition.
me Damon movies I like. I thought Mo Money was good.
That was the competition.
Mo Money.
House of
Mo
Pain was
Money.
good.
No.
House of Pain was hilarious.
No.
He was funny in House of
Blank
Pain.
Man is one of my favorite movies.
No.
That's one of my favorite
Top
movies.
5 memorable
But it's
moments
not
in the
something-
movie.
I can't remember any like major lines from them, but when she walked across that room and just threw her panties in that man's face, and he was just so
Oh,
disgusted.
Strange.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
she
classic.
just put her
Classic.
panties all in that man. She's
Oh,
like,
my man
this
said,
is-
This is
marvelous.
the essence. this is the essence of sex.
Yeah.
No, when old girl showed up and he was like, just because I did this, I don't mean I hit it.
Right.
He's like, no, nigga, you hit that.
Marcus, I don't have any panties on.
Just because she don't have no panties
He
on.
said,
don't-
excuse me, after bath? After buff.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said bath. Classic.
Now, you can
Yeah.
never remake that movie.
No, you can't.
You
Well,
can never
I'ma
go
tell you
back
this.
in and redo it.
No, they try to do the TV
Thank you.
series.
Hardback,
Thank you.
TV series okay.
Yeah, it actually it's different.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
really funny.
I don't want you to redo
but
that.
it's deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like okay.
Which whoever did it like you said,
You
the
know
right
who
way.
did
it
They
was
went.
Hallie
what-
and
what-
the
Baby
brother,
girl from that one. The Emmy.
You want to be a Jimmy?
Here's what I feel like
Jimmy's
what they
a-
did. They saw Insecure and said, let's do another
Yes,
Insecure.
that's what they did.
But we're just going to have an ensemble of characters, not just one or two.
And,
And it's really good.
and they actually started shooting season 4 of Insecure last week.
yeah, she's feeling herself right now.
Well, they had to push it
old
off
girl.
because she was doing so much other stuff.
Yeah, she got a lot of shit going. And she's producing a show.
Yeah, what was the show she was producing?
The Black 90210.
Right.
Is it called The Black 90210?
Something like that, but I know it's a version of 91210 Beverly Hills, but it's black folks. Living in
We're
there.
forgetting a major one, The Color Purple.
Color Purple.
Color
You
Purple.
told
Yes.
Harpo
Thank
to
you.
beat me.
Linda.
All my life I had
Big
to
J.
fight. Had to fight my daddies.
Oh, God.
My
see?
uncles. I love you, Harpo.
I mean, if we go
But
back, we can go to
I
Mahogany.
kill you, Dick.
Mahogany, Lady
Nigga.
Sings the
What-
Blues.
No,
Yeah.
Mahogany. Lady Sings the Blues, Mahogany when he put his hand out.
Yeah,
Mahogany.
that was Mahogany, I think. Yeah.
He was gonna let my hand fall. I went to the movies with my auntie. She started crying.
Oh, really?
She loves.
I mean, who didn't love him?
Billy
then?
D. Williams.
Oh my God!
That nigga put
I
the
was a
hand-
child, but I loved him.
I got one. They call me
Mr.
Brother to the
Tibbs.
Night.
Oh.
Love Jones.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Love Jones. Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
great
thought you was
line.
about to say, Mr. T.
They call
me,
me.
Mr. T.
Man, that motherfucker
You're
stepped in the
right.
scene and
Yes.
said, and them white folks said
Is
something
that
to
all right?
They call me Mr.
Ain't
Tibbs.
nobody seen that old movie.
I know.
Fuck out of here.
Mr. Tibbs. We talking about Love Jones. It's one of the
Love-
greatest
no, I said-
poems. It's one
I
of the
said
greatest
Lo-
poems of all time.
Love
It
Jones
really
was great.
is. It
Love
really
Jones was
is.
fantastic. I just
And they had a chance to elaborate on that movie because poetry had gotten so big right after that. So they had a chance to
Oh, yeah,
elaborate and
duh.
they didn't.
You think they can do Love Jones again?
Not now. I'm talking
Nah.
about then.
Why not? You got Nia Long. You still got the
Well, I
Ransom.
guess
no,
you
no. I
can,
don't want
but-
you to do the people that are in it. Just do.
You
No.
can't
Find a
advance
new
it.
one.
You
I would love
could
to see
advance
what they
it.
did after that. Like if they
Yeah, I
you know,
want
stay
to
together.
I want to see
with-
Nia Long.
So the follow up.
Yeah, the follow up. You can follow
Okay,
up.
let's
but
do it
like
the way.
they did Best Man.
Your top 5 movies you would want to have a follow up to.
Okay.
All right,
Love-
The
Love
Wood.
Jones is one.
Love Jones.
The Wood is
The
one.
Wood?
Love
The
Jones.
Wood. The Wood was
I
a
never saw
class.
it. I never saw it.
You never saw the Wood?
You never saw the Wood?
What?
The fuck is wrong with y'all? I just said no.
Okay, you didn't have a TV. You didn't have a TV then. Okay, all right. You just say it.
Duh, Purple Rain. I want some.
You want
action.
a follow up?
Duh.
No,
No.
no. I'm
I was gonna
saying.
say some little.
No, I'm talking about. Wow. No, I'm talking about classic lines.
No.
I want some
So,
asses
so
wiggling.
top
I
5
want some
movies.
perfection.
Top 5 movies you want to see a follow up to.
Right.
Well,
you
because
said
Sign of
Purple
the
Love
Rain.
Times.
Jones.
Sign of the Times was supposed to be the follow up, which was
It was terrible. So you go Love Jones.
I'm writing mine down.
I'm gonna go Belly.
A follow up to Belly?
They already
Yeah.
did.
What? No. Those
Belly
are-
too.
No. I'm talking about with the original cast members with Nas and DMX.
Oh, okay.
And them guys, not the game.
Oh, you
Yeah.
on Naval.
So it can keep whatever. So what happened at the end of Belly?
DMX was supposed to kill the leader of the who basically was Minister Farrakhan. That's the character the guy played. He's supposed to kill him. He didn't end up killing. Ended up joining the.
So it would take off from there.
Right, he ended up joining the
Nation.
the nation. Yeah.
Okay.
And Nas took his wife to Africa. You know, he
Yeah.
stacked his money.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody
Yeah.
died really.
Yeah,
So you
nobody
could.
died.
Yeah, they could have just.
If
showed
you
the
don't
character.
die, then you can keep the story going. I would love to
If
see.
you die, you can bring them come back.
Yeah, I would love to see another version of Boomerang where Eddie and I guess Eddie
would too.
and
Oh,
Westcom
wrong.
got together, right? Eddie at the end. It was Eddie and
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry,
Yeah. They did.
and just see what happened to them.
Yeah,
after
them
that.
and yeah, Boomerang. I'm with it. Somebody said follow up to Purple Rain. His elevator went down. That's
That's
wrong.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
Never let that bring you down.
I would have loved to see another one of New Jack City.
Where would it pick up from though?
Yeah.
Well,
Because-
that took place in the 80s, right?
So
Well, the way that it would pick up, it would have to be the son
the son of
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, I mean,
That would-
drugs,
that
drugs
would
are
be-
big now. He
yeah.
can just
no, I'm saying so he would pick up. So the son would be
A drug dealer too. Maybe dealing some.
put a crew
pills,
together.
Pills is the thing
Yeah.
now.
Put a crew together.
Oxycodone.
So Ice-T would come back as
Yeah,
the
he
leader now, just like
Well, he was a cop.
Running.
yeah, but
running the
but
co-
now he's
the
running
station.
that
station or
Yeah,
whatever.
remember he was just a
Oh,
part
right,
of it.
right.
Yeah, he
Yeah, you
running
could-
the
you
station.
could do that.
And you'd have to have like a virtual Carter building. Being 2000.
Or somebody who created something similar.
Yeah. I mean, they can pull it off.
Okay, you can pull that one off. Okay, what I thought Django for sure.
Yeah, I knew you was
You
gonna
could
say
pick
that.
up from Django.
Definitely.
Easy.
You could tell any of those stories.
Yeah, because Django is actually a true version of what was going on there. Because the white dudes will hire the blacks to find the slaves who took off running
Right.
Yeah, they call
and bring them in. So,
slaves. They
but
call coons. Pop.
but I know the
Snitches.
way they were going to do it for Fox and them, that he was going to be helping those slaves get to freedom. But I think you can pick up from there.
Yeah, I
But
think
you're
so.
right. Somebody else. I'm back to to the classic Friday, the first one only. None of the other ones.
Wait, no, they're
I
doing.
like all of
they're
them.
doing
I
it.
don't. I
I
only
like
like
all of
I
them.
Well,
only seen them.
So they're
sparingly.
doing it, and what's her name? Asked can she be the director?
who? Lena.
The
Wait.
sister that did the movie with Oprah, where they were coming over the bridge.
Oh.
Hell no.
Write your shit down.
Whoever that is. Hell no.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, but
You
hell
talking
no.
about
Glory. The sister directed Glory.
No.
Yeah, she asked.
She wants to do
she
Friday?
She
Asked Cube.
asked Cube.
Stick with DJ Pooh.
Can I
Yeah.
direct the next Friday?
you want somebody to
Yes,
say
sure
hood.
did. That was just
Wanted
like
to say
last
hood.
week.
Please don't. I don't even know who this one
Like
is.
I didn't see
Please.
2, but the lines I remember in 2 was Squirrel 1 and Squirrel 2. What's the name of the production company was
production
Oh,
company.
the Pinky record store.
No. When it
You
was
talking about
security guards.
Oh,
It was
They was at Holy-
top
they-
flight
yeah,
security.
Top
Top
flight
flight
security.
security.
Holy moly, don't
I-
shout.
I don't give a fuck what you say to anybody. If you say, "Yo, this nigga had top flight security," they know exactly what
know
movie
exactly
you're talking
what
about.
Yeah, that's a
See, I
classic.
No
didn't-
hesitation.
I didn't know that.
Top flight security.
yeah.
Yeah, you say
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
moly,
I'm
don't
security
shout.
of the
I
world,
was like
Craig.
41.
Yeah, that was the name of it when they was in that little booth.
Yeah, top flight security.
Squirrel 1 and Squirrel 2.
Oh, that's where you
Yeah,
guys
that's
got that from?
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
classic
hilarious.
movie right there.
Hey, look, a lot of careers was launched real tough from those movies. Cats, Cat Williams.
Oh,
I thought you said the movie
what?
Cats. I was
I
like,
I've never
Lou?
seen Cats, but
No, Cat Williams' career
Right.
was
Yeah.
launched from that.
Yeah, I did
Mike
watch a little bit
Epps.
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
Epps. I mean, like, man.
Because everybody was worried that when Whatcom didn't sign on for the second one, because he got big, he was big and large, and he wanted a lot of money, and Cube didn't want to pay him.
He wanted $20 million a movie.
Yeah.
well, he was getting it. I can't.
Well, it took a minute for him to
Took
get
a
it.
minute to
but
get
he
it.
did get it.
He
So
was
the
getting it.
remake of Friday is Chris Tucker coming back? You guys sure? Because you know how he's weird.
It's supposed to be all of them, not
but
just
Chris
Tucker.
still hasn't. Again, he hasn't said for sure he was going to do it.
Oh, okay.
But that's
Word
a lot
is-
of,
He need to come
that's
back.
a lot of people. You need Chris Tucker. You
And
need-
then
No,
Birdie
it's supposed to
won't
be
be there.
all of them.
you need Damon.
It's
Nigga,
they
you
getting
need
Damon. They getting
Debo.
Is he
they
out of jail?
getting-
Debo?
I think so.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Debo?
need,
Yeah, he out of jail. He was just
He was just
I just saw him
golfing
at,
somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh, he was?
Yeah,
Chris Tucker,
just
actually.
yeah.
He said, Speedy, I need you to call Fox and have him call Barack and
But
say
wait, what did he
nigga?
go to jail for? Child support?
Was it
No.
Texas?
No. He was still doing the thing where people would let you rent a house they say that they own. And so you're living there paying rent to him. He's not giving it to, because he got the house some kind of other way. But then also what he was doing, he was taking the equity out of the house and putting it in his pocket.
What he was doing was taking the equity with the iniquity of the
No, I was going to let the way he said equity.
of the subpipity.
Yes, we used to equity.
That's the way you said
Oh, I
it.
didn't know. I didn't know you had a hat on. Look here.
I wore one. He said, "Man, don't come here without a hat again." I know your hair can grow.
You know what I'm saying, though. But that's what he did. That's what he was doing. And they had told him to stop, and he didn't. And then they gave him, and he didn't want to do that time. It was like 4 years. I don't know
Shit.
how long. When we all lasted at because that's when he told me he was about to go. He had like a month before he had to turn himself in.
Portis's studio.
I
So,
can't.
so
I
that was
can't
like
be in my
for
room.
sure 2 years
I
ago.
can't be in my room for 4 hours by myself. God damn.
And now you Debo
I'm telling
locked
you.
up.
I just saw my
Ain't nobody
homeboy
gonna
about
fuck with
3 weeks ago, and I hadn't seen him since 1987 summer. He been in jail for 35 years,
Wow.
Yeah,
and he was a junior.
he's institutionalized.
My God,
Yeah,
he looked preserved
If
though.
I go by his house right now, mail call. Oh, let me get my mail.
They said, Lena Lee says she wants a sequel to Black Dynamite. Coming to America. We did.
I
It
thought
was
Black
good.
Dynamite was
It was
okay.
good. I thought it was a great B movie.
Yeah. No, I think what the follow up should have been the movie with Undercover Brother. Nigga, Undercover Brother was
Let
dope.
me tell you something. All those were follow-ups to Dolomite.
What about
Yeah.
if they redid the Mac? Who would you want to play Max Julian? His character. They gotta have a cadence and everything. Now, that dude was cold blooded.
That's another one. I can't be remade.
If you listen, I tell you.
Yeah.
That was my favorite line.
You can't.
If you listen,
That nigga said, if you listen, I tell you.
I know I'm talking about me, man. I'm talking about the Muslim dude.
You can't.
That was hilarious. No, I ain't
remake
talking about me, baby. I'm talking about the other nigga.
See, that's the thing. It's the chemistry. You can't
Yeah.
do that one.
And he said, and I asked him about the scene at the bar when Richard kept going. You know, he's pulling on his shirt because he had his
Right,
shirt
right,
open.
right.
He said all that was ad lib. They didn't have no lines for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you
Chemistry.
rewatch the
Richard
movie
had
now,
just
you could
showed
tell.
up.
You could tell if you rewatch it now.
Yeah,
You could tell
and
because his
Richard was
acting's
hot.
too good.
Yeah, the chemistry. You can't.
He's like, I ain't run, Jack. I ain't run.
I ain't no track star.
I ain't no track star. It's like, I ain't
That
run.
nigga stole, and he was crying. And his mom had just died.
Yeah, you could.
Richard's mom had just died when they shot that scene. But they had to shoot the scene to get it out the way. Just a fantastic, I mean, now what's a movie, if you had kids, you have a daughter, that was in, that you saw that you would definitely let your kids see, like you need, like for me, I thought
The
it was.
Wiz.
Oh, The Wiz is great. Yes, I like The Wiz. I would say, and I let them see,
What to be seen.
and I said this before, Coolie High.
great.
I think
one.
every
Oh,
child.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Amazing, classic.
I would say American Pimp.
Wait, did y'all know?
Oh, the HBO one.
Yep.
Yeah, did you?
That's
Did,
Show the
crazy.
good, show the bad.
Show
did
the
y'all
good.
know Frank White died about 2 weeks ago
Oh, really?
Who is that?
from the movie was played by Denzel.
Gangster. American Gangster.
American Gangster. Yeah, he died about 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. That's
Somebody
sad.
tagged me on that on Facebook.
We didn't report that. Too bad. It is Talk to Me Tuesday. Come in, you can call in, talk to us, and let us know what's going on. We want to know top 5 movies you would definitely want to see in a continuation of the extension. Add it on.
I wish they would do a new Blade.
I sure wish he'd
are.
come back. He's come back to do Blade?
Isn't?
Wesley?
Not that I know of.
Oh, he's doing the other one, not Blade. He's
Not knowing that Blade was a comic book hero. He destroyed. I think all the Blades were dope to me.
Wait.
You
That's the
know,
only superhero movie I watch.
I'm trying to figure. I hope somebody writes this dude's story. But you know, the biggest dope dealer out of all of them, that he controlled all of them. Frank White, all of them.
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas, all of them. The biggest one was Tootie Reese from L.A.
Oh, from Cringe.
Yeah.
He started the Crips.
Whenever they talk about their
Did Jamie
story,
play him?
no.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
There was a TV special.
Yeah.
We shot it in Toronto. I was there with
He
it.
died. I went to his funeral about it's almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
My cousin's down with him.
When he was when they were shooting it in Toronto, so it was the director from Coming to America who said, "Oh, and he, when Eddie was coming out the bathroom, he was like, "Oh," and he did that. The brother that did that part, the director of the movie. So again, they didn't know L.A. So I told Fox, I want to come. I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna know what to do.
Yeah.
So we get there and it's a scene in jail, and they got all the Crips and the Bloods and the Latinos all sitting together. I was like, nah, bro. Yeah, everybody separated. So the director guy was like, what? I said, yeah, they would never mingle. I said, dude, you got to have them in different places. They can't just be. He had them like sitting at the table playing dominoes together. I was like, nah, bro, you got to separate that. So they had that. They kept calling me on all kind of stuff. So they gave me they didn't give me. I just took Fox's car. He had a convertible Benz, nigga, in Toronto. Nigga, I'm riding around that city like I was in the movie. Pulled up. Yeah, I got a car now.
They said out on parole, 3 strikes.
Hilarious.
3 strikes.
How high? Did they do How High though?
Oh, wait.
So you know the Out of Parole is a movie.
I tell you what they could redo.
Oh, really? Hilarious.
I said not redo, but I tell you what they could elaborate on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Colors.
Colors.
Especially the police game now. I think they could.
Yeah.
They can elaborate on.
Well, that's a good idea. They said a Ron Newton movie would be fire.
Ron who?
Ron
Ron
Newton.
Newton, he passed away.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Weirdest shit in the world. I talked to him that Tuesday. He died that Thursday.
Isn't that weird?
The script would have to be very well written.
For who? For what?
For Ron.
Yeah.
Very well written for Ron.
But then you
Because
almost need
Ron's
him to tell you
story-
all them stories.
Right, because Ron's story it's a little bit of Ron's story and a lot of these, hustlers stories that you've already seen.
But Ron would tell you,
we can't redo Last Dragon though. Somebody said we should do Last Dragon
or
because
I
Vanity's
think
dead.
not redo it, but you could add to it. Vanity part.
Vanity's gone. She was that movie.
What was
though.
the plot though of the movie?
Last Dragon? That's
He
what
had to
showed
find.
up.
He
To
had
the
to,
beat of the
Showed up.
rhythm of the
Yeah.
night.
he had to find
Yeah.
that he had that in him.
And Ty Mock.
Because my boy was punking him the whole
Is it
movie.
Mock or Ty Mac?
I thought it was Ty Mac.
I don't know.
You can,
I
yeah,
said
you
Ty
can make
Mock.
that. You can make Last
And he could come back and do it.
How?
No, we don't need him.
Oh, you do a son.
We can cast another light skin.
But who's the Vanity though? It's got to be somebody like strikingly.
What's the girl that was in the girl group? Don't you the boyfriend? Girl?
You talking about
She a dime piece.
Nicole Scherzinger or something like that?
She could look like that.
Yeah,
no?
she would be good.
She could.
Yeah,
She
she's
could.
pretty.
Yeah,
You know,
but younger than that.
here's
A little old.
my thing. Here's my thing. With a lot of those movies, the biggest part that made them happen was because we didn't have our own, venue or movies or our own segue to our stories. So now that
So we didn't have a Bruce Lee, so you could do.
Yeah, now that we do, it's like
We
it's
don't have no
oversaturated.
we don't have no black karate dudes.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about television with all the cable shows, everybody coming up with all
weird.
these ideas.
Think about that too, Nick. We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Michael Jai White, but a lot of people don't know he know that shit
I'm
like
talking
that.
on TV. Like Michael Jai White he should.
Yeah, but we'd have to do a younger version.
And that nigga nice.
He can actually fight. I seen him fight.
Oh no, he
nice.
dope. No, he real dope.
That nigga said, you don't watch the hand, you watch the shoulder, because your shoulder moves before your hand does.
But they teach you that in boxing. So. That ain't no secret. Stupid. You learn that in hand-to-hand combat. That's like the first thing.
But who's looking at your shoulder, nigga? I'm looking at your eyes.
Why are you looking at somebody's eyes?
Shut up.
Somebody said,
You gonna
Pam,
cry?
how about Life?
Oh, yeah.
We
yeah.
can use the new comedians.
Oh.
Yeah. Life is to redo it. You said redo.
I think that would be easy.
To redo, not
Yeah.
add on.
Yeah, redo.
I think they should do, if they do a whole
I
new one.
wouldn't redo it. I think it's a whole new one.
They do a whole new one.
The Bernie Mac character, I don't know. Nobody could pull that
But
off.
that's
Yeah, that's why I said don't
That's too
redo
much
it. And
weight,
everybody
though. Bernie
dead.
Mac, Eddie
No.
Murphy,
Nigga,
Martin Lawrence. That's too much weight right there.
And in the movie, they all died already. They went all the way to the end.
No, they said just redo a remake of that one.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I would go to the next, take the story a little farther.
Well, you can't. They did.
No. But it's jail. It was about going to jail. Let's go.
Them two characters going to jail.
No.
Look.
Another two characters going
Rick
to jail
James
right
dead?
now. Yeah. Bernie Mac dead. No, I'm talking about another
Damn, how many people dead in that fuck? Oh no.
another set of going to jail.
Well, I wish they do some more Blades. I don't know if Wesley can hear us.
I'll say this. Wesley said in that same interview I was talking about. Wesley said when they did the second one, was the second one or the third one? He was like, I wasn't happy. He says I wasn't happy because he said let's keep it real, Sway. Like the dude only did videos. He had never directed anything other than he was the top video dude. Like they brought that to the table to me, and I was like, okay.
Just so you guys understand.
Let me have another check.
That's usually the problem, and Fox has that problem as well.
Yeah,
Most of our top black actors, they'll team them up with some white dude. It's either his first movie or his daddy runs the fucking company, or he fresh
said
off
that's
of
what
some
happened with
ragged
Robin
shit.
Hood.
Yeah, they send you these first time directors, and then the movie is trash. Where with these white dudes, they send them the top director, so they shit win. Yeah, and like you said, he said the same when they got ready to do fucking Robin Hood. He said the script was cool, but when they brought in a first time director, he knew it wasn't gonna work. He knew it. He just like, nigga, I'm gonna get this check, like you said. Then, like, I'm gonna get the check and go. But they do that a lot so we see movies and we go, Fox was in a trash ass movie. What you don't know is that if they don't give you the right director and you don't have the right kind of writing, it's going to be trash. Those black voices only carry so much weight.
Right.
Then they come to, were you going to do the movie or not? So we find another nigga to do the movie. Speedy will do it. What I want.
Oh, 5 Heartbeats. That might be interesting.
5 Heartbeat. Which,
Yeah.
well, shit, it's the Temptation story.
Yeah.
It's all their stories.
It's,
that's what
Yeah,
made it
that's
so
like,
good.
yeah,
It
a
was
melting
a
pot of
combination
everybody.
of everybody's
Yeah.
story. But like I said, that was chemistry too. The music and the acting.
You trying to
The 5 Heartbeats
replace
wasn't
me?
real.
Yeah. Well,
No, it wasn't.
But
I
it
thought that
was
was a real
It
group.
was loosely.
No.
It was loosely based on Temptation.
on the Temptation.
Damn, that's so disappointing.
And the dudes who did the singing. The group. That actually did
the Dales?
the Dales. It was loosely based on both of those.
I
But-
thought the 5 Heartbeats was a real group.
Nah.
This whole time.
Because it was loosely based.
So
Nights like this.
the brother who said you trying to replace me would have been David Ruffin.
Right.
Right.
sure it was David Ruffin.
for sure.
Because David Ruffin was like, nigga, you can't, ain't no motherfucking y'all without me.
Right.
And shout out to D. Harvey. That's the dude that did a lot of those vocals.
Oh,
Oh,
D.
yeah?
Harvey did?
He died. Yeah.
Why everybody died in your stories?
I mean, my story.
Yeah.
I just
You
told
get that
this
out there,
one.
nigga. No, somebody else died. You just told about it.
Okay.
But 5 Heartbeats, I would love to see another version of that,
Yeah, I agree.
or even just a
'Cause I
remake.
can watch that and the Temptation movie and the Jackson movie anytime it comes on VH1 all the time.
Or and now you could throw in the New Edition.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It really is.
But the New Edition is a real story.
Now,
Yeah.
since they did
So is
NWA,
Temptation, though.
And
Nick,
then Bobby came and did
think of
his.
another group
was
like
good.
NWA that you would want to see them
Bone
do? a
Thugs and
movie?
Harmony.
Is their story
Nah.
compelling like that?
Absolutely.
Nah.
I think they came in the game with Eazy-E, right?
From Cleveland,
and,
right?
and saved
Yeah, from
Eazy-E's
Cleveland.
career pretty much.
Yeah, they did.
They the only group to do a song with Biggie and Pac.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's on the same album at the height of their beef, right?
Yeah.
They came from
and
Cleveland.
it's enough stories in there.
And it's,
It just got to be. Well
Would you want to see a Run DMC story?
Nah. I'm
No?
good.
I think we've seen it. Like they played
Was
themselves.
that a
How many
Crush
times
Groove?
did they play themselves?
Yeah, Crush
Or-
Groove was great. Don't sleep on
Look,
Crush Groove.
they
Crush
played
Groove.
But the
themselves.
acting was really
They
bad.
played
Yeah,
themselves
I don't give
like
a fuck,
3-4
Pam.
times.
I saw that shit 6 times. I don't give a fuck.
Crush
When
Groove.
LL came in, oh.
Rock, Holly Rock.
Or,
Holly Rock.
I would say I would like to see a story about either Rap-A-Lot Records, like
That would be a good
that
one.
whole, because that
would be
encompasses
a
so
whole
many
good
one. Yeah,
different
that's a
stories,
good one.
or Rough Riders record. Rough Rider record, like when they started in the game, it was the whole East Coast, West Coast thing.
Right.
DMX had a whole bunch of crazy things going on. Swiss Beats,
Right.
Jadakiss, The Locks. Like you can cover a lot of ground. Eve was one of the dopest female rappers.
You
on
know,
all
I
those
wouldn't
things.
mind seeing the story, the true story between Rockefeller.
Oh yeah,
I-
between
I-
Damon,
Yeah, Damon and
Damon Dash.
that would be
Yeah.
Jay-Z,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It
what
would
see
be-
David Dash
you
do
know,
the shoulder
because
shit.
it would
nigga.
be a little bit like
What was that called, Pam?
What's love got to do with it?
What?
Damon,
Hilarious.
Damon's shoulder shake. Was it shoulder?
Oh, that
What is it called?
That
The
shimmy thing he
the
did.
shimmy?
That oh, nobody could dance like Damon Dash though. When he came out in
And
Big
that nigga look
Pimp
rich.
and
Every video he said nigga look rich.
he
than a
did.
motherfucker.
It just his whole swag
Yeah.
was just everything.
And he knew he was that dude. And now, why did him and Jay-Z fall out? Was it behind money?
Honestly, I just from the outside looking in, I think it's a personality thing.
Outgrew it?
You can
They
see
outgrew
that
each other?
Dame's a little extravagant, Jay-Z's a little more.
Laid
Yeah.
back.
So I can
I think
see-
it's a personality thing. I also think at the end of the day, what they really wanted, because see, they played good cop, bad cop.
Still,
Dame was the bad cop.
Yeah, he was a bad
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He whatever it took to get what Jay-Z needed, he did it. But at the same time, just like anything else, they just needed to get Dame away from Jay-Z. Because once they got him away, Dame was nothing.
Yeah, and Jay-Z.
Now-
And that's
Every-
every story.
That's
in
every
the
story.
corporate
The
world.
2 stories that they did that I think they fucked up on, which was the Pac story
yeah,
and
for sure.
and
Yeah.
Biggie's. I think they need to go back and redo it and let somebody do
But
it.
this
right.
is the
Only
I
thing
don't-
with Pac is the dude that they got to play Pac was what saved that movie, really.
yeah.
But this is the thing I
Yeah.
think with same thing with Pac and
Carson.
Biggie. I think they keep making the movie from the perspective of the fans and not the people who actually cared about those artists. So when we think about Tupac, it's not so much his music, it's more so his personality.
Right.
I met him.
And oddly, same thing with Biggie. Like you think about Biggie, you think about how charismatic he was, you know, his style, all that kind of stuff. None of that got captured in the movie.
I also think they told
No.
the story from a point that we saw.
Right.
Like, we
exactly.
lived that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we
from
lived
a fan
that, it was like-
perspective. We've seen all of that.
We saw
Right.
that.
Right.
Give us something give us something we didn't know,
Right.
we didn't see.
Well, I didn't know. Again, I haven't seen that movie. Did they show that he didn't write shit down? He just go
Who,
in there-
Tupac?
No,
Biggie?
in the
I don't
movie.
think like no one's ever showed that in the movie as far as I've seen.
Somebody said the No Limit Master P
Story.
No
story.
Limit would be tough. That'd be hard because them
Who's
dudes.
in No Limit?
That's
well,
what-
it would be the whole
People don't
family.
know,
It would be the
Master-
brother
Master
that got
P.
the brother that went to jail.
Yeah,
It'd
they
be
got
Silk
Brother,
the Shocker.
one of my
Shocker.
favorite
The crackhead
MCs of all
wife.
Yeah,
time.
it would. Oh wow.
You
I didn't
know,
go that far. Mia X was dope. And a lot of people don't know. Master P actually started out here on the West Coast.
He did. And
started up in Oakland.
He started in Oakland.
Opened a record shop out
Yep.
there and started his own record company from
Right.
out in Oakland. That's how he linked up with all them dudes out there, and then went back to New Orleans and got a crack.
What about a story on Too Short, man?
It got to be called Bitch.
for sure, for sure.
And DJ Quick. DJ
Oh,
Quick
yeah.
got
I
stories.
would rather see Too Short story though. Honestly.
Yeah.
Not Quick.
To go from drugs, pimping, to
Yeah.
come up in Oakland at the time he came up in Oakland, to dodge all of that and then being rap 40 years later. That's crazy.
That'd be dope.
How do you dodge pimping, crack, cops, gangs?
When,
Like, that's crazy.
I'm just saying, when Quick was here, he had stories, man.
He does.
But I think Quick Story might be a little more central to L.A.
It would be very
Versus,
central. to LA.
versus,
that would, just like I think that would just fit right, just like NWA. Even though
Right.
the NWA was across the world, but here, nigga, I mean, I
But
remember when niggas was selling that shit out they trunk. Nigga, we got this NWA, which I want to do.
The thing about the Bay is what's so weird about the Bay. Even though it's in California, it's like on its own island.
yeah, They're totally different
stories,
than
the
us.
artists.
So you could do a movie called The Bay.
language.
Yeah.
Everything. It's like, okay, they Cali, but it's a different kind of Cali.
So you could do a movie about the Bay, you set it in the 80s. And if you do it in the 80s, you can capture all the R&B stars there, the rap stars.
Mm-hmm.
You capture a whole lot if you just call it the Bay.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
They said they're casting for the Master P movie right now, so I guess they're doing it already.
About the record label or just Master P?
I don't know.
I know
They just didn't
UMC
say.
bought. I got to hook up too.
Oh, wow. We got phone call.
Tangies and I got to hook up too.
Yeah,
Right, they
we
bought
got
it.
phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you?
I had to play a little joint first.
Hey, this is Nakia from the Bay.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Nakia.
Bye.
You like the name of my movie? You like the name of it?
You let them know my name?
Your movie.
It's called The
I didn't
Bay.
hear the name of your movie.
It's called The Bay.
Yeah, I like that name. I just had to call in real quick and correct Nick. I'm sorry. I just got to correct you. Master P's record store was not in Oakland.
I didn't say
It was
Oakland.
in Richmond.
I didn't say Oakland.
You didn't
But
say Oakland.
but
You
you
said
know
Oakland.
why?
You said
Because
Oakland.
everyone assumed when you say Oakland,
I
it
just said
covers
the-
everything.
the
Even
whole
though
area.
Richmond will stand out and say, "No, nigga, I'm from Richmond. I'm
Yeah,
not from
they do.
Oakland."
Or they
Well, I
always
said
do.
the Bay to be correct. So.
No,
He didn't
no,
say
no,
Mexican. He said Spanish.
because
Yes, that's two different things.
Didn't say
the
Negro, he
reason
said
why I
nigga.
know this- The reason why I know this is because my man is Master P's cousin.
Oh,
Part of
okay.
the
So?
original, he was part of
So?
the original group that was
And
out
Here
here.
you go.
And my boy
with
was
the
his
Snapple
butler.
Facts.
Nakia, you know Speedy don't want to hear about you with anybody else.
Yeah, talk about getting choked. Let's talk
Hey,
about
let's
that.
go back to you getting choked.
Yeah,
Let's
about
go
your
back there.
boyfriend.
Yeah. Was that the choking boyfriend? MC Choke a lot?
Choke me till I faint, baby.
That is a good name. I might have to use that one.
Don't be stealing our material now.
Yeah,
We need that.
You know what I'm saying? Don't steal it, borrow a little bit of it.
Thanks for correcting Nick. I love it when people call in to correct.
Everybody's
Yeah.
saying in the chat room, you definitely said Oakland. You definitely said Oakland.
Exactly.
Thank you,
That's why I had to
Nakia.
call in and correct you.
Thank you,
You're
baby.
welcome.
And think- let's-
What? Bye,
All right,
baby
now,
girl.
pull
Why does
up-
your voice change when the kid
Shut
calls?
up, Pammy.
You're like, hey.
Listen, Nick, can you pull up all the groups? So for sure you got Frankie Beverly Mays. They started in Oakland.
Well,
Oh,
first,
they did?
They,
first of all,
they was discovered by Marvin Gaye.
First of all.
in San Francisco.
First of all, if you go to pull up, remember there was the BAM Awards, the Bay Area Music Award. They had their
Wow.
own
Oh, I didn't know
award.
that.
Oh, y'all didn't know that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I think
It was
I heard.
televised. I mean, I was there. I've been there, but I mean, it was televised like any other.
Because you got Tony.
Oh my God!
You
They-
got
They had
Pac,
a bunch.
even though he started in New York. But then
If he pull up,
what's
you
it
would
called?
trip you out how many groups they had.
I
They
don't
had
know.
their
Underground.
own awards.
I think Oakland, by far, besides maybe L.A. and New York, had because it go white and black, not just white. Doesn't have black. They go white and black.
That's why I said it was on his own island.
And we're not even gonna add San Francisco. We just say Oakland.
Well, the awards would be in San Francisco. The Bay Area Awards would always be in San Francisco, but it was
Area.
televised.
But I would love to do a movie called Bay Area and just call it Bay Area.
You can write it. You're a writer now.
White. Well, snatch your camouflage. It is the Rollout Show. It is Tuesday. June 18th is my daughter's birthday today. I called her right.
Which one? I mean, it's
Cheyenne.
like, you act like that's a wrong question.
Cheyenne.
Happy birthday, Cheyenne.
Happy birthday, baby.
We know
girl.
you're not listening, but it's all good.
Oh, Sly. Yes, Sly.
Sly and the Family Stone, Oakland.
I would like
No,
to see
I'm
their
telling you,
story.
it'll trip y'all
Oh
out.
yes,
For
now for
sure.
sure.
It's a lot of white groups.
yeah,
Yeah,
a
a
lot of
lot.
great-
Yeah.
But to see that Sly and Family Stone, now someone should definitely redo that.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. And you could get Andre 3000 to play Sly.
Yeah.
if he's not too old now.
My only
He was
problem-
good as Jimi Hendrix.
He
Or
wa-
not?
he-
Was it Hendrix or
No, he played
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
I just think the story.
Yes, it wasn't. Yeah, they didn't put no thought into it. Probably had a new director.
Slide and Family Stone would be excellent.
Yeah, they had hits, and at one time they were the biggest act on the planet, and they fell into the scheduling places to be and never showed up.
Yeah, the drugs, sex, and rock and
Yeah.
roll. That's a perfect story of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know dude was like 5'6".
Oh, he's very tiny.
Yeah,
You-
he used to
Jesse
always
would
wear
be
heels,
good,
and everything
but
you
he
saw
might
him
be too
in,
old
he
and
was
fat
either sitting down or like that one album cover, he was jumping in the air. But you never seen these shots of him just standing next to someone else.
I would
'cause
like
he
to
was
see a
very
real
short.
musician.
Now you know
play
the Jimi Hendrix of Seattle.
Yes, I knew that. And he was
We
on
know
the,
the we know all.
he
we
was
know
only
the
a
family.
star for 5 years.
Yeah, we know the family.
5 years from the beginning, the minute he hit until he died. It's 5 years. 'Cause I think you were with me, right, Nick, when he was in at Universal, and they had all his stuff was in the middle of the Jimi Hendrix. And I think either you or Nick or Donald asked me how long was he a star, and we looked at the thing and it was 5 years.
His memorabilia brings in at the time $4 million a year.
I believe it.
And he wasn't getting a dime of it. The family, nobody.
Who was getting wife?
A corporation
Somebody said ready for the world.
and a corporate.
Hilarious,
corporation.
Monterey.
I loved Ready for the World.
Me too.
Man, they had hits.
They had hits.
Only
had
one
hits.
album, really. Technically.
Well, the second album was good.
Second album was
Second-
good.
Pam,
Name a
sec-
hit off the second album. There
It'll
you go.
trip-
Second album.
No.
you go.
Pull up the second album.
I'm finna
It'll
pull
trip
it
you
right
out, Pam. But they never had. They always had a #1 single.
Yeah. Nigga, don't sleep on Ready for the World. You're
Don't
wrong,
not
Pam.
sleep on. Hey, look, I went to see the King of the Stage. My grad night was King of the Stage and Ready for the World at Disneyland. King of the Stage was Bobby.
Wow. Mine was GQ at Magic Mountain was the artist that performed. And they destroyed.
Speedy, they want to know, have you met Clarence Avant? I know you know Alex, but
I met him at one of those.
I met 'em both when I was on
party.
Motown.
Yeah, Black Godfather.
Yeah.
When I was on Motown.
The
I started watching that this weekend.
The Oscar party,
just-
Clarence, and so Fox went to what's the record producer has the big party for Oscar?
Oh,
little short dude.
you know him.
White dude.
Arista.
Yeah.
Oh, Clyde Davis.
Claire, yeah.
So I went to the Clive Davis party, and that's when I met him. I met Clyde. I met him. Because of Fox, like, nigga, just stay on my shoulder, nigga. I didn't move.
I know you didn't.
He moved, I moved, nigga. I was right there. So,
But this is what trips me out about. I was going to talk about that in my thing tomorrow, but in our TV Junkies. But I did watch it, and so my thing is, he was like almost like a Diddy to me because like he just was surrounded by the right people.
Who?
Clarence Avant. Like
Yeah.
he didn't really. You know what I'm saying? It's just
But
interesting to me
his-
how he moved.
But
and
you know
how
what
he
the
got
trip
where he
the
was,
trip
'cause he
about
just had-
the trip about Clarence is after the label was over, which was Taboo.
I know because
He
Alex
was
and Cheryl
on.
on it.
He was always on the board of the main record companies that ran all the other record companies.
Like CB
He'd be the only black person on the board.
Because CBS was, or MCA, was it Taboo? Taboo CBS, I think?
When it was Polygram, when it was
okay.
Universal, when it was whatever, the only black dude would be Clarence Evans.
all right, so Ready for the World, the first album, all the way down, every song. Cool. Second album, which was Rough and Ready, the hit on there would have been
My girlie.
right here.
Yeah.
All right, turn me on, Nick. I mean,
That was it.
No, that was it though.
yeah, that was it. But
Yeah.
ain't.
That was it.
When
That was the
when
number
the,
one
when the
hit.
song don't start off right off the top, nigga, I'm out of there. And then the third album, which did drop to 96, Ready for the World, Freak the World.
I can't remember which one it was.
I don't think usually it's the one that has the stars by it, because those are the ones that either
Up
got.
and down then. It would have to be up and down.
Let's try it.
No,
This guy's horrible. What was it?
Yeah, let's try Booty Call.
That was horrible. He said,
No, I think it was up tempo.
why is he whispering? What's going on?
I'm telling
Is
y'all,
that
it was
Tevin
the
Campbell?
first album. Y'all trying
You
to
said it's-
make it
he-
happen. It ain't gonna happen.
No,
You said
that
up
first two
tempo?
albums.
Where's
It
up
was-
tempo?
I think they all were up tempo.
Oh, no, I think it was. So I'll go back. So Ready for the World, the first
Now
album.
this is the hit.
No matter what I push.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, digital display.
That was the answer to Time.
I know, right?
They were the answer to Time.
Mm-hmm. She starts out her set with
Actually,
this.
Ready for the World was what's the?
I
what's
think
our
it was the
boy?
answer to Time.
Right, but I mean, who came after them that was like them, but a little different? Stokely,
Oh, Mint Condition?
Mint Condition.
Yeah, because they all played instruments. Ready for the World,
Yeah,
everyone
I mean,
played
it was
instruments.
the same thing.
Yeah.
I like Mint Condition. I don't know about
Condition's
Ready for the World, but
everything.
Mint Condition is dope.
But if you listen to that
Because
first
they
Condition.
still
record,
together and
the
they still
first
do it.
record, I'm telling you, the first record, killer. I mean, song after
you talking
song
Mint
after
Who was
Condition?
Mint's first
song.
record?
No, Ready for the World.
Oh.
Yeah, that first album,
That's it. That's
top to
what we're
bottom.
First
Oh,
album, ridiculous.
So,
was
man, I
horrible.
love when your voice go high.
playing. I'm like, yeah.
Nigga, ain't you listening? You got ears, don't you?
Hilarious.
So to me, Mint Condition considered to me one
Now,
of the, every album was fire to me.
No, but
What's the Aqua?
every song
Yeah,
on
that's
it was
one
a
of my
musician's record, and the only
Aquarium.
thing, the
Life of
only
Aquarium,
thing that the only thing that people caught on to were the radio cuts. The rest of them was a
Yeah.
musician's album.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. From the Mint Factory was everything.
Now you went all the way down to 6 to get that.
I wanted to be in that group so bad. Nigga, I opened for them 3 times.
They're my
All
friends.
3 times I'm on the side. And Stokely and their band kept looking at me and I'm like, niggas was like,
Stokely knows you. He
yeah.
knows you.
Man, that was, to me, I think opening for
Did he tell
Frankie
you,
Beverly
Pam?
and Maze
You know, it's my
was
boy.
the greatest ever.
Speedy.
No, he knows him.
The greatest moment ever was Frankie Beverly and Maze opening for them, Mint Condition, and then the Isleys.
Hey, I got a quick question for you guys. Can we take a little break? But I want to ask you guys
I
a
gotta
question. Can you guys think of
I
maybe
gotta
3 of the best underrated albums?
Underrated.
Right.
Albums.
That didn't get enough. That didn't get no play. I give you an example. One of mine.
Chico. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Chico the Bar.
When he fresh out of
Sure.
jail.
The
fresh out of
first
jail.
album.
Yes. The,
For sure.
which
Not
one it
Addiction.
is.
Addiction wasn't good.
Not with the fire behind him. What was it?
I got it. Hold on. I'll tell you which one it is.
Come on, pull that up.
But I have to say, wasn't that because
What's
it
the nigga
was
name again?
so close and like a follow up to D'Angelo's record?
Huh?
It was so close to that record.
I see what you're saying.
It was so close to that
see
record,
what you're
and we were caught in
Well-
that. We were already spun in that web.
Is it called Physical Train or Psychological Train?
No. It's the game.
Or
The game.
The game. That's what it was.
The game. Because when he gets out of jail.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Go to that.
Well, shit. Yeah, he got out in 99. No. I'm sorry. 97 was the album. It was called Long Time No See.
That's the first one.
That's the first album. This is the one he did with his brother.
Oh, this is hard
yeah,
though.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no guarantees. This
That's
is a hard
a
song.
great album.
And then nigga,
That's a hard song.
and Iggin is him and L is on this album. On that song. I'm sorry.
Fast forward that a little bit. I forgot that song. You know what's crazy?
You see what I'm saying?
Now that
Like,
that
we
has
were
that
caught
D'Angelo
up.
thing on
We
there.
were already caught up in D'Angelo's web, and this came right after.
Then he dropped this one too.
Yeah, he killed it with
what?
this album though.
I'm your Superman.
That was everything.
Nigga, this album was fire.
Didn't Claudia hit that?
Hilarious.
You
got a
told
phone
me.
call.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
We got a phone call.
Oh, caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Oh, it's Talk to Me Tuesday. Talk to me. Sorry.
Shout out to rehearsal.
Yeah.
Hey,
Talk to
caller.
me, man.
What's happening? It's Courtney G.
What's up?
Courtney G.
Courtney G, what up, baby?
Courtney G, what up?
What's happening, man? Calling in, listening to y'all babble about bad albums.
All right, give me a bad album.
Yes, my
Courtney
brother.
G.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Jesse Johnson had an album, a double CD, about 5 years ago that didn't get no love. That was.
What was the name of
Jesse,
it?
you said? Jesse
I
Johnson?
don't know, man. After that
And you
first
said it
album,
was banging?
It was bang.
I believe you.
what was the name of it, Court?
Midget in the living room?
Wow.
If I can get up on my iTunes, but Jesse Johnson had a monster album, man, that nobody gave no love to.
Wow, because I would even think like Love Struck and all those, even the albums after the first one,
No, the first one was the
Be
best
Your
one.
Man or whatever, and then Love Struck.
Who is this nigga?
Oh, Jesse.
Oh shit.
Put the picture up, dude.
Put your
Now, Courtney, what's the other two you got?
The other two, the last D'Angelo album, because it was a departure from what he was normally known for. But it was a monster album, man. It was a groove. It wasn't a jam.
The last D'Angelo album?
Yeah.
When he was
Oh,
fluffy?
No, he's right.
Yeah, the last D'Angelo album was off chain.
Yeah, good call.
With Jesse Johnson on guitar.
Yeah. Because Jesse plays in his band when he goes out.
Monster album, man. But the thing was, again, people was looking for Brown Sugar or Voodoo, and that wasn't what he was on no more. 15 years later, he had left that behind.
I got to pull that one up on there. And what was the third one?
And third album that I grew to that probably anything by Raheem Devon.
Raheem?
Oh yeah,
I like Raheem.
I like Raheem.
I actually like Raheem.
And I like
Is that the
Raheem
one
as
that was
a
in
live performer too.
Nick,
Lot of
is-
energy.
Is that the one that was in here for him? Wasn't he in here? Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a song called I Don't Care, man. Walk up on that well, I don't walk no more, baby.
Nigga, did you make yourself laugh?
It's like Kawhi Leonard.
I have to, sweetie. You know what I'm going through.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You know, every day is the battle.
Mm.
But I'm not struggling no more. I used to say it. I'm struggling with kidney disease or kidney failure.
Mhm.
No, I'm back. I'm not struggling anymore because my dialysis schedule, I got it in. You know, I got to do 4.5 hours in the chair Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And, you know, I don't even worry about it anymore. I just feel like going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Corey, you know you got our prayers. We got your
Yeah.
back. Courtney G, very funny comedian. If y'all get a chance, look him
Legend.
up.
Legend.
Give me your
Yeah.
information, Courtney.
Oh yeah, check out his book too.
Yeah, you got a great book.
Hey, y'all was talking about movies. Somebody needs to turn my book into a movie, man. And
Yeah, I'm all in that motherfucker.
Are he?
Speedy, I don't know if you read it, Speedy.
I read it, Corey.
He
You
said
know
he's all
Speedy
in
don't
it.
read. Come on.
You're in the book, Speedy.
I know I read it, Corey.
That's the part he read.
I got a
Oh.
couple bones to pick with you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was fucking a lot, but goddamn.
Oh, he made you like a whore.
Every other page, I'm fucking somebody.
That's the old Speedy.
And Courtney's going to church. This the bullshit.
That
Oh,
was the,
really, Courtney?
that's the Speedy with the I, not with the Y.
In the 90s, you was Caligula.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, tell me your information, Corey.
He had them
Give me
lined
your
up like
information.
Wick.
Nigga stupid.
We had fun in that time period.
Uh-huh.
A young comic was asking me, what's the difference between the comedy generation of ours and theirs? And I said, man, ours is duplicated because we were setting the blueprint for everybody else from now on. I mean, Richard Pryor and them, you know, it was Richard.
Kind of going out.
You fading out,
You
Corey.
fading out, Corey.
You ain't pay your
Courtney,
bill.
Courtney.
Yeah. Breaker 19.
You got to pay your bill.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney, give everybody your information, Courtney.
Okay, Courtney G. .com, CORTNEYGEE.com. You can see me at CelebrityCaneCorsos.com where I sell these Corso puppies.
Yeah,
And
Fox supposed to buy one.
Oh, those some nice
Yeah.
dogs.
Also, I'm starting a podcast of my own, Speedy. It's going to be called Road Stories, so you're going to get an opportunity to tell your truth, too.
Yeah, did a lot on the road there, Courtney. You
That's
probably
dope.
did more than me, but we're going to get at a pass. He's out in Seattle now, y'all. So definitely go to his page. Go get the book. The book is dope. It's fire. Keep listening to the show.
One hustle.
You
All
know
right,
what? He
don't move.
talks about you all the time, too, Courtney.
Don't move, Corey. We take a quick break. Come right back.
And some of
Courtney
it is
G,
good.
all up in the building. Thank you, bro. Hit it, Nick.
Really?
What we
This
gonna
is
talk
really
about?
good.
Yeah. Here we go. If you a man, you shouldn't be wearing sandals. Going through your toes with your feet out and your nails painted. If you a man, you shouldn't be on the phone with another man for too long. I was talking about nothing. If you a man, you can compliment by saying, where did you get that from? Nah, man, you look good in them jeans.
Man, you look good
in no sad yeah. If you're a man, a real man, you should be able to play basketball in some dirty tennis shoes. But if you're a black man, they gotta be fresh and white. Your shorts and your shirt gotta be tight. Gotta have a number on your back. Even if you can't dunk or shoot the ball, you gotta look better than ever, y'all. If you're a man, you can take a joke. If you're a man,
He want to sing so bad.
I know what's up, Pops. You want to do a song? What's up?
I used to be a hoe in the 90s. They used to call me Speedy with an I. But now that we're in the 2000s, baby, I had to put that world down. And now I'm a professional clown. Funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
All I'ma say is,
That Speedy with a Y.
all I'ma say is, if you a man, you wouldn't wear sandals.
With your toes out and they paint it black.
If you a man. Be on our next upcoming album,
If you a man.
Blue and Speed. Blew your speed. It is the Rollout Show right
Blew
here.
your
It's your
speed.
boy, Speed Doggy Dog. In the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Behind the glass curtain, the one, the only. Second seed.
Shalom to the people. We watched the Lion King intro the other day. She was like, "That's what I'm missing."
The intro.
No, because he goes up to this high note and it bothers me that I can't get there.
All right, try it again.
No, I don't. I have to see it again. Can I see it one more time?
Sanye.
He said Sanye.
Sunday.
You went Spanish
What
on
he say?
it.
What
I
does
don't
he say? Anybody
I
know?
don't know. I'll be making it up. Hilarious.
You don't wear leather coats with 9 zippers.
What is this for now?
It should be. Baba Vici, diva.
No, there was
So is he
another one
Italian?
that went higher.
Ha
I'm
Sanye.
gonna
Baba
look up the
Vici.
lyrics in English.
That's not in language.
It's not English. I know. I'm
I said,
looking
nigga,
it up.
that's not language.
In Gonsinya, I think that's how you say that.
Is it Swahili or something?
Bagadi, Babada. I don't know how to say the other one.
Beatsivava. Beatsivava.
They don't have that.
But you got to drop your va. Baba Beatsivava.
And they saying
You
nah.
thought you hit it?
Yeah, I hit it.
I thought
It
they
is a
were
rollout
saying,
show.
nah, see what-
It is Talk to Me Tuesday. We got a lot of things going on. We want to hear about your top 3 movies, or was it no top 3 underrated albums that you feel this artist just that album was fire, but nobody said nothing about it. I didn't know anything about that D'Angelo, that last one. I
He
didn't
said
know that.
Jesse. When Courtney called, he said Jesse Johnson's. Was it the?
I
last
want to.
one?
I want to
Yeah,
listen
Jesse's
to that.
last
Oh,
one.
I
wanna
do. I
listen
want
to
to check
that.
it out. See what the name of it is. Hold on.
Well, maybe you used to fuck Jesse.
Well, I don't mean I know it's.
How about Tupac, Strictly for My Niggas? That's one of my favorite Tupac albums.
Okay.
Is that when he was dead?
No, that's one of his
No.
first albums.
No, they released the album after he died.
He enlisted a bunch of albums after
Because
he
he
died,
was
but
in the
it's not one
studio
of those.
every day.
No, I think his first album was Tupacalypse.
Right.
And then the second one was Strictly for My Niggas.
So my
Tupac.
dude produced majority
Or
of
vice
that
versa.
record. You know, with the Dear Mama, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you do.
One of my homeboys.
Oh, okay.
Producer
Clear that
homeboys.
up, nigga.
Somebody said Glittery Bubble said Jade's second album.
Who?
Because Jade.
Who is Jade?
Jade was a
The
shit.
group J.
The group
Jade.
Jade.
It
No,
was like
Jade's
3
first
girls.
album
Was bomb.
Vibe.
Is that what it was?
No. It was a group called Vibe. I was on the road with all of them. Jade, Vibe.
You
Um,
just how you throw that in. I was on the road.
Yeah, I like how he throws this shit in.
Uh-huh.
This is kind of.
well, you can say you toured with Jesus. I can at least say I was on the.
It's,
I remember when I first opened it up for the
it is J.
the original Sandal guy.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, he's playing. I'm looking it up. And would it be? Well, how would you find it though? Just look at all these. Artist, song,
You looking for Jade?
the group.
Oh, I thought you were looking for Jesse's.
I was about your sisters too, a bunch of brown sisters too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know Jade? Oh, Jade was
I
off
like that.
chain.
Yeah.
They was off chain.
I wonder what happened.
They
to
used to
them.
I
live
don't
right
see
there in
it
North
either.
Hollywood. Actually,
did?
yeah, right there. Well,
You know
everybody
what happened?
there.
I mean, like, were they married with kids now or what? Because I'm sure it was some record.
You know, you got a fucking internet. And you
Yeah.
ask some questions. You can just type in.
Where are they now, Google?
Where
Pam.
is Jade now?
So Jade, it doesn't come up that way, Pam.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, Nick
correct.
found it.
He found this song.
What are you
There,
looking
right
for?
there.
Yeah. Okay. So there.
That's
it
the
is.
first
So I
album.
want to
Walk Away.
see.
That's
So
it.
how many albums did they have?
A little like one.
That's why I was like,
There
Pam
goes
talking about
album.
second album. I don't remember no second
No,
album.
ain't no second album.
They broke
Pam.
up after
Oh,
that.
here it is. 94.
What is
Body
that?
and Soul.
Mind, Body, and Soul.
That's the second album?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you said didn't you say that was good, or you wanted
No,
to
I
have-
never. No, that's somebody in
Oh.
the chat room
First
said.
album
too.
So here's a star. Usually when the stars by, those are the songs that were supposedly that people bought more of. Nick, turn the tablet on.
It's very New
5,
Jack
4,
Swing.
3, 2, 1, or 3, 2. Your time is up.
That sound like
Yeah.
Not bad.
that sound like 702.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, ain't sexy. But this the out. That's
That's
dope.
the album.
I like it.
I like that one.
I'm with it.
And this one's called Every Day of the Week.
They
Ja-
can sing.
They were cute.
Oh no, they had body.
I met them.
This one right here really had the body. Ooh.
And how were they discovered?
I forgot who they.
So the only hit on that album, according to
Don't Walk Away?
Apple, is "Don't Walk Away." Do you guys think of another song that went?
That was a big hit.
You got
Yeah, In Vogue could have did that joint.
yes,
Right.
That's who they kind of remind me
Right,
of.
right.
And I really thought like In Vogue, if they hadn't had that production deal, I think they would have been much further
They
in
were
it.
women, and women don't like women. And
That isn't it.
No.
It was a record deal thing. It was a money
No, it was
thing.
definitely a record deal
because
thing.
what Terry was fucking what was it, Foster and
Denny.
McElroy, one of the two.
Denny.
So I'm like, no, it was
Denny
the
and
same
Tommy.
thing with all the groups really.
Well, see, here, so
Shit
this
in mine.
is how it went. It was a production deal with Tony, In Vogue, Foster and McElroy, the F Mob. I think it's like 5 groups. And they got $2 million to do these records. Well, Tony blew up first. Then Tony, after their first record, it was 7 dudes. The president of Polygram wanted to get just the 3 brothers.
Right.
Well, the 2 brothers and the cousin. So he had them sign them over to him directly. But the deal they had, it didn't matter
Oh.
who all that money that $2 million still had to be paid. And then Vogue blew up. So all that money that they used on everybody, and Vogue had to pay back.
Oh, that's fucked up.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's called recoup.
Right.
A lot of America don't know nothing about that. But when a record company put the word recoup in your contract and you just keep signing, they have to recoup all the money that they say they spent on you before
and
you
them.
see
Yeah.
a dime.
And that was for the production, so it wasn't even per artist.
Yeah.
This was just period.
So all that, like when the artists want these elaborate videos and it costs $1 million, you want this video and you want to do, all that comes out. They got to, the record label don't take a L. Let's just put it that way first. Labels don't take a L.
Nope.
They get all their money back, then your money, then they tell you when they feel like they've recouped everything they got. So when you borrow money, my mama's sick, I got to pay her rent. Okay,
Yeah.
they give you that. You can't take it.
Now you can ask for the breakdown, but when you see that breakdown, you be like, "What? Goddamn! You mean I paid for that Snicker?"
Pretty much.
Bentley I crashed? I
bitch.
thought y'all had that. No, that's the old shit, nigga. So record labels, who are to me, of all the parts of entertainment, the most crookedest people in the world, because they see the money before the artist. And anytime somebody see your money before you do, they can peel off.
Right.
They can take off.
I don't think it's crooked.
No, it's crooked.
I don't think it's crooked.
It's an investment.
Yeah. If
It's
I'm
an
investing in you,
No, you think of all the white groups
that like if
that
you
are
look,
not having money
just look at
problems.
American Idol. Okay,
Yeah.
Fantasia was broke. Ruben Studdard was broke. All the black ones was broke. Even what's the little light skinned one from Arizona?
they ain't got nothing to do
George
with the
Sparks.
record
But
label.
let me
though.
say
No,
this.
it
But it has
does.
to do-
Because if you look at Carrie Underwood and
All
and
fire.
all the all
They
the
getting
Let
all
me,
the
let
country
me
money.
say
ones.
that them being broke had nothing really to do with the record company because American Idol at that time, just being on American Idol, you were getting paid. Like remember, Ruben's accountant stole
His money.
$2.5 million from him.
Yeah.
Like that's just from him being on American
Back
Idol.
to what I said. Anytime anyone
But why-
sees your
why the
money
black
before
dude?
you do, it's a L.
That happened to Tony. Their accountant had duplicate accounts of their accounts, and so he would show that the money was going in, but the number was just changed by one number, so they wasn't even tripping. And their new management, when they got the white management stopped the checks from going to their accountant, coming directly to them. And he's like, okay. And then stuff started, when they was on tour with Janet, stuff started bouncing. Like phones, cell phones, and
Wow.
everything. So that's how they found out that their account was stealing.
That's sad. Oh, okay. Thank you. Your boy 07, he bought up The Family. Remember the Prince Screams of Passion.
Great song,
And
have it?
I know the family. So
but that was the only song on the album.
No. They had
me it
High
was.
Fashion. They had a whole bunch of little hits on
So-
it. That was a front to backer.
So Food for Love, the saxophone player on Food for Love, that is the bass player of the family. That's his nephew. That's that
you
whole
talking about
family.
which particular
He called it Prince
Peterson?
Paul.
Yeah, Paul Peterson?
Yeah, so that is his last name's Peterson. They all from Minneapolis.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. No wonder why I love the song so much. And then they brought up another one group from Minneapolis, Maserati. Now,
Oh, wow.
Now I would say this: Maserati actually they just got back together, and so Brown Mark has what's from Shalimar, the real pretty one.
Dude,
Yeah, the pretty one from Shalimar, the dude. But he came not after he was before Howard Hewitt.
You talking about the dude
Mickey
that,
Free. Mickey Free.
Oh yeah.
So
he's like a rock star.
no, okay, so Mickey Free look old now. So
Yeah,
Mark put
yeah.
back Maserati. Mickey Free and him are in the group now. They just performed on Prince's birthday in Minneapolis at the First Avenue. But yeah, they were fantastic. And so, backstory. So my group was Mercedes before it was She Factory, and so we were supposed to be the female version of Maserati. So that's why we were called Mercedes, duh, but we spelled it real ghetto. And so we would go to Maserati rehearsals every day with them, and they would play Screams of Passion. And they would, oh man, what do you mean?
No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay,
Why?
because this is Prince's
Okay, I
stuff.
got it.
So anytime Prince stuff is on Apple, if they don't
Oh,
sign
they
off
stay in
on
your
it,
region.
yeah. if
But I
they
bet
don't-
you can find it on YouTube, the video.
Well, it definitely wasn't here. Remember,
You can find it on Tidal.
The family, but it's not even coming up.
But try it on YouTube, because I know you can get the video. So that's a little something. I didn't say Mickey Free was a girl. I said he looked like a girl.
Why do you answer them niggas, man? Damn, don't answer them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, now they want me to pay. Skip trial.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, this because they said I forgot that Charlie Murphy had talked about Mickey Free in the Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah,
Remember he said they were playing basketball and Mickey Free he thought it was a girl.
Mickey Free can play?
Mickey Free is a dope musician.
No, I mean, B-Way.
Basketball.
Well, I'm sure he did. I mean, that's what per Charlie Murphy. Thank you, Lena Lee.
What was the name of the screen?
Screams of Passion. That song is everything. There it is. This is lyrics.
Oh, is it
Oh, there you go. That's the video.
This one?
That's Susanna.
Who's Susanna?
And the
Oh, you know
Susanna
her?
is Wendy Melvoin's twin sister. They're twins. Susanna was at at James Party. She came.
This one, when this song came out, I said,
It was everything.
damn. And what was the dude's name
And
again?
so Prince was fucking
Prince Paul.
Susanna at the time.
Her.
Prince Paul.
Yes, which is Wendy's twin sister.
Now, where did he discover him at?
He was Minneapolis band.
His family, the Petersons are called the Royal Family of Minneapolis.
Yeah, very musical family.
Yeah.
And this is pretty much the band is from the time. You got
you got Jelly Bean on drums. You
Uh-huh.
got so you got Susanna, Wendy Susan. You got Paul Peterson, who was in the time after Jimmy
That was
and
a
Terry
great
left.
jacket to have. That long jacket that went down to the floor.
I mean, I was walking around in pajamas after this too. And then you got Jerome and
yeah.
and then it was that Eric Leeds or Allen. I think that's Eric Leeds.
What? Lying in my and when they did the screams, it was, I forgot I had a girl. He said, "Who was that?" I said, "Hey, bitch, just shut up. This is the song play."
It's everything. Yeah, thank you. High Fashion was the shit.
That I don't see nothing. There's no other songs on that album.
There is. I have the album at home, but it's it was other hits on there, but this is the only.
So that's Lisa's sister.
Yeah, twin sister.
Wow.
No, not Lisa. Wendy's.
Wendy's twin sister.
She looks good still, but Wendy is looking a little.
So did Jerome actually play the timbales?
No.
I thought
Well, he had rhythm. Jerome started out as the Times choreographer.
Wow.
Hey, do y'all remember Jerome's
That
wife?
nigga, look at all that makeup. Nigga. That nigga.
Do y'all remember Jerome's wife, the porno star?
Let's ask
Jerome
Pam.
who?
Let's ask Pam.
Jerome's wife.
She wasn't no porno star. She was from Minneapolis.
Jerome as
this
where's my
shit.
picture?
Jerome Benton's wife was not a porn star.
Well then the porno books that my brother had behind his thing, and he was good friends with them. She was a porno star. I didn't see the titties and the
Jerome would
poontang.
never marry a porn star.
I tell you,
like,
are
never.
you sure you know Jerome?
Hey
Yes,
Pam,
I do.
Hey Pam,
I talked to him all
I'm
the time.
willing to put 20 on it.
No, you gotta do more than that.
twin. She fine as hell. She was a porno star, light skin, big old titties. Yes, she is. Does
that describe his wife?
I
No.
grew up on the broad. I'm willing to put 20 on it.
What's her name?
Yep. There we go. Then.
I'm willing to put 20 on it.
But we'll pull it up. Let's see what we doing.
She said.
I don't believe.
Okay.
Okay. So how you gonna prove it though?
We gonna pull it up. We gonna pull up the picture. I
But
have
you
to.
said she wasn't
remember-
light skinned.
Oh yeah, she was light skinned.
Do you know what she looked like? His first wife?
But he only had
Light-skinned,
one wife. He's
pretty
still married
hair.
to the same girl.
She used to be a pinup girl. She was a pinup girl. I'd seen her titties and everything.
Jerome married a basic chick from Minneapolis.
Okay, well, I'll prove it to you.
Well,
20
I
twin,
don't believe that.
20 twin.
No, Jerome don't play no drums. They said.
Well, we're waiting to find out. Somebody gonna. So Pam, what do you gotta do if you ain't?
I don't want to hit Jerome with that. He would be pissed.
No.
I'm not about to
You
hit
don't
him
call
with
him.
that. No, I'm not about to hit him with that.
I wouldn't even let you call him. You're like, let me ask you a question.
I know, is your wife a porn star?
No, Blue said.
I know, right?
Man, look, my brother used to keep all them magazines of his wife behind the toilet.
Somebody said, "What's Jesse doing?" Jesse's playing a guitar for.
Yeah, you just said that.
Yeah, we said that earlier.
Did he lose weight?
He
get
left
taller?
a little bit because remember
Did he
he
get
was
taller?
real.
No,
he
ain't
can't
gonna
get taller. I love Speedy's story about Jesse. I love
I'm
that.
telling you, come
That's
out
so
there.
funny.
I'm telling you,
I'm telling
I was there too when I picked up a Pretty Terry.
Oh, really? So he stayed with Jesse.
Yeah.
And where was his house at? In LA? Or
no,
the Valley?
in the Valley.
Yeah.
Right
I
before
think
you
he's
get
still
to
in the Valley.
Balboa on Van Owens.
Oh, really? I think he's still
So
there.
you come up Van Owens before you get to Balboa, where the Jack in the Box on this side.
Yeah.
And there's a place where you buy boxing shit on this side.
it sure is.
It's the block before that.
Oh, really?
And
I
when
think
you're
he's
coming
still
up, you make a right, you make another right, and the house is right there. And nigga, again, when I look back on my little goofy ass life, I've seen a lot. Nigga, that nigga was I said when when he come out, I had my phone ready. I was gonna take a picture and everything.
Hilarious.
And the fat nigga bit the cone. I said, "Hey, how you doing?"
You expected him to have his curl and pink
I was
suit?
waiting for him to be
A pink suit?
in his shit, in the uniform with the high pants and the long jacket and the guitar on the other side of his shoulder, like Speedy. That's him. Nigga, I was gonna join the band right there.
I know. Speaking of which, like, what band did you really? Oh, y'all done locked my dog out.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, poor baby.
Anyway.
What band did you want to be in? Like, so bad besides Jodeci. You can't say, because we all know it was Jodeci for you.
Hey.
For me, I wanted to be, first it started out with Vanity 6, then the Mary Jane Girls, In Vogue, those three for sure. And then for the male side, I wanted to be in the Times so bad.
I would
And New Edition.
gave my left thumb, right thumb, because I need that, to be in Cameo.
Really? You wanted the thing on your dick?
Oh, wow.
Hilarious.
You are silly as fuck. No, Pam. No, I just wanted to be. I thought Cameo, when they would have because Cameo could do
They was
up tempo,
Yeah, and slow
they
jams.
could do slow, and they were known for both.
They were fantastic.
They were a band through and through. Again, where the drummer and most drummers, for some reason, either are the lead singers or it's their group for some reason. Mint Condition, Stokely, for those who don't know, is a drummer.
One of the baddest
Yeah.
drummers ever.
Marvin Gaye, drummer.
Morris Day.
Morris Day, drummer.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah. Teddy Pendergrass, drummer.
This is Speedy
LTD.
Speedy wanted to be a weather girl. Stupid.
Jeffrey Osborne.
But to be perfectly honest, I wanted to be a Jackson. Because I didn't know at the time that they were brothers and sisters. I just thought you could just become a Jackson. So you know how the people that come to your school and ask you what you want to be? Nigga, I stood up. So I want to be a Jackson. And niggas laughing. I was like, I don't give a fuck if y'all laugh. I wanted to be a Jackson.
Hilarious.
If I had to pick a group, I'd either go to Hot Boys or the Hot Boys was dope. That's Lil Wayne, Juvenile, BG,
Hilarious.
or the Commission, which never actually.
What is that?
It never actually happened, but it was a group with Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls. And I believe Foxy Brown was supposed to be in it too, but for sure Jay-Z.
And they were called what again?
The Commission.
I ain't never heard of them.
It was based after a old mob gang. They used to run around collecting money for the mob. Called itself the Commission, so that's what they named their group. But it was supposed to be Jay-Z, Biggie. They was gonna add a girl. Allegedly, the girl was Foxy Brown.
I liked Run DMC. I would have loved to hang out with them. Oh, nigga, Run DMC didn't miss.
I would have been a G Unit though, for real.
Really?
What?
G-Unit?
G Unit, spinning chains and all of
But
that.
that means you'd have been living at 50 House.
I ain't living at no man house like that. You feel me?
Which was weird when MTV went there and old boy had a room. Everybody had a room. 50 was like, yeah, because he had bought Mike Tyson's old house.
Yeah, that's kind of sauce.
And he moved in, all the niggas except for Gang. Everybody in G Unit lived at 50 House.
Really?
It was weird. It was weird to see niggas come out their bedroom. What's happening? I was like, hey, nigga, 50 ain't giving y'all no money.
Yeah, I would have just bought a G Unit house.
Because 50 he got the deal for them, right? For G Unit. Through
kinda,
which
50,
was through. Okay, so it goes Dr. Dre, Eminem,
nope,
50.
Nope. Jam Master Jay was the one who actually found 50 Cent.
But
So
50, I thought not 50. I thought Eminem gave him like, yo.
Yeah, Eminem got a tape that had 50 Cent's music on it.
Okay.
And he heard his first album.
Got it.
I think the song was How to Rob was the song he heard. Which
And he
basically
brings that to Dre.
He was talking about how to rob everybody in the industry.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Right. So automatically, that's going to hit. So he took that to Dre.
Okay.
Then they did the deal.
So he still so Eminem would still be getting paid.
Of course.
From whenever he does. Same thing with
The best thing about 50 though, this was genius. On his first album, his partner that he came up with, Shy Money XL, who was listed as the executive producer on the album, didn't produce anything on the album. But it was his homeboy from the streets. So instead of giving him cash, he offered him I think 2 points on the album. And at first, Shy Money XL was like, you crazy. Give me the 50,000 right now, or the 100,000, whatever the signing bonus was that he was gonna cut him in. But he ended up selling 10 million copies of that album. So Shy Money actually took the points, and he ended up getting a couple of $1 million instead of that little 100,000 or whatever.
Shoot,
it was.
him and Young Buck is beefing now.
Well, I mean that's the difference. Like Shy Money XL took points instead of taking that cash up front. A lot of them guys took that cash up front, and that's on you.
50 and Young Buck is beefing. Real tough.
Why does Young Buck sound familiar?
He's one of his rappers from
Young
GM.
Buck is tight.
Oh,
Yeah,
Young Buck. Okay, yeah.
Cashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, but it's so weird how it just keeps repeating itself. Even with 50, and now one of his artists are upset about the money he didn't get. Which, if you were in his shoes, you would think that you would say, okay, I'm not gonna let my artist have to deal with what I had to deal with. But they don't do that. They just say, "Hey, nigga, you gonna deal with what I deal with as well."
Yeah, I think when it comes to the music industry, and Blue, you can speak to this too. I think it's so much money.
Yeah, it is.
That people can't even believe. And you got to think like, this $100 million. Ain't no way you gonna miss $10 million if I steal it over 5 years.
You're right.
You know what
If
I'm
I
saying?
peel off.
Like, think about the Big Baller brand. They got $1.5 million stolen from them. But you got to think, how much money do you have to have coming in to not see $1.5 million leave your account, you know?
And somebody had to go back through the books to find that.
Right. So just think about being a singer. You on the road. You making a couple $100,000 a show.
But you're not paying
and
attention
they,
to what's
they
going on.
stealing all the money on the backside. So it's just part of the game.
What was that girl had that song, Come Home Late? She was discovered, I think, by, I want to say R. Kelly, but no, I don't think it was R. Kelly.
Oh, you're talking about Sparkle?
Not
Either
Sparkle.
or Brooke Valentine.
No, neither one.
We got a phone call.
But we got a phone call, Pat.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What up, y'all? It's Big J in Dallas. How everybody doing?
Hey,
Good, how are you,
baby?
Big
What's
J?
going on?
Call
Yeah, Speedy, you know you want to be in the Fat Boys. Dude. Try to play.
Why are you trying to call with all soft voice, man?
Listen, man. Don't be mad because I'm cooler than you. I actually work in finance. That's absolutely correct. It's about volume and time. So a good financial thief doesn't steal a lot. He just steals consistently in small amounts. And the volumes over time add up. But the thing is, you're always going to get caught sooner or later when you audit. The thing about most music labels or film labels or any sort of small independent business is they're basically small businesses, and they don't necessarily have full-time accountants on staff. So they're trusting their bookkeeper or office manager or accountant to reconcile everything. And the reality is that ain't necessarily happening. And if the accountant happens to be the thief, it's even easier to hide it from.
Damn.
Wow.
It's a cold game, man. So, yeah, you literally sometimes have to have people checking on the people that are checking on you.
Right.
So I need to be checking on Pam.
You don't need to check on nothing, Speedy.
Ain't like he gonna see it.
This nigga got joked. Later, bruh. Called in with the, how y'all doing this evening?
I know, right?
You know he drank some honey before he got on the phone.
Squeeze that lemon down his throat.
Yeah.
How y'all doing this evening?
Go and drink a little shot of
Jay
this
has a nice
olive oil.
voice.
But I think that's why a lot of the rappers gravitate to doing movies, because you see your money.
Yeah.
They tell you you're making $1 million, you're going to get the $1 million. Now you got to piece off the agent and managers and shit, but it ain't like they get it first and go, oh, you only made $500,000. Because I know, another good group, Troop.
Very good group.
They had horror stories.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they had some horror stories.
You could tell they just, especially John, is that the one we see everywhere?
Yeah.
You could tell he's just getting over it. Like whatever they went through, you could tell.
And usually in those kind of groups, one guy does well. And everybody else is bitter.
Take an L.
Take that L. And Steve, good dude. I don't think Steve did anything wrong. Steve capitalized on who he was, which was a great producer. He could write. And he that deal he got with Hammer's brother, incredible. Incredible the amount of money Hammer gave him to come aboard. We got another phone call? Who keep calling?
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Man, this the only show where niggas get mad when you call.
No.
I get mad when you call,
We
nigga.
weird like that. You know that. Oh, was I supposed to take this
nigga,
off?
We got listeners, nigga. Damn, why we got listeners, nigga? What y'all doing?
Hilarious.
I just wanted,
With the tag on you.
to speak to the fact, like,
50
Cent, like, from all the stories I've heard, like, he a good dude, like, especially with money. He didn't rob none of his artists. He just he spoon fed his artists too much, so they rely on him to get their money. But when Yayo was in jail, when he got out, he had $1 million waiting for him. The Young Buck went on tour. He had $1 million at the end of the tour. He gave all these dudes, he hand fed them millions of dollars. They don't know how to go get their own money on their own. And that's one thing too. If you spoon feed somebody too much, they're gonna rely on you to get their money, and they're not gonna have the same work ethic.
You need to write all your shit down.
I need to write this shit down. And then, but I think he got that from Dre too, because Dre is like that. If Dre hire you and Dre bring you to the studio and he wants you to start working for him, he give you money up. He gonna tell you he gonna ask you how much do you need. And then boom, he gonna give you like $50,000. Go pay all your bills, do all that, so you don't got nothing to worry about. So your whole focus, your whole mind could be in the studio
love
on
that.
work rather
I like that.
These bills and whoop de whoop. Yeah, so like,
No, I
think he got that from.
I think the problem really is when you're hungry and you're trying to get there. Your mindset is, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just here. Then once you're there, then all of a sudden your business sense kick in because now you're here and you don't want to go back.
Find my phone.
And you don't want to go back.
I think too, DJ out there at Vegas. I think that concept of here, take this and go get everything settled and then come back. I think everybody should do that because when you're just trying to make it, you want to get the car, you trying to get your mama place, and somebody's asking you for this. I think if you say, here, take this lump, go do what you got to do. When you come back, we work it.
Well, in television and film, when they hold you, they pay you to hold you.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but it's a but to that. And a but to that is when you do that, especially people from the hood, they don't know how to handle that money. And that's why Young Buck had all them problems because he had $1 million. What you think he did with that $1 million?
Nigga,
he
spent it.
A million things.
So then when they say, when the IRS come and say, hey, where our money at? He say, wait, hold up. What's that? I don't know.
Look, y'all didn't take it off when I got it?
Because they coming.
Exactly. So he didn't know that. So you also, when you do it, you have to educate. Just like Big J was saying, you have to check people that check people, and you have to hire the right person in place. You might got to have 2, 3 accountants. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just spend all that money and blow it just because you got it. You see all those. He said he called 50 like, hey, you sure? This my account. And it had $1 million in it. He seen all them zeros and went crazy. Niggas started buying cars and trucks and all that shit.
Well, the first thing he should have did was pay. No, wait a minute now. If it's a gift, he doesn't have to pay taxes on it.
No, he was.
No gift. That was just money.
So he should have. First thing he should have did was pay taxes on that.
Yeah, the first thing he should have did was got an accountant. Then he should have got a business manager. And they should have sat down with them people. They would advise him on his finances.
And then take a little weekly check. Take a little lump to go do something, but the rest in a weekly check.
Don't just go blow it because you don't know. It might stop at a certain point.
Oh, it's gonna stop.
Yeah, it's gonna stop. But 50 wasn't the same 50. 50 could sell 10 million. He sold 10 million that first album, but he can't sell no music right now. And ain't nobody really checking for 50 in the music game. Just like the rest of G on it. Game is the only one who's relevant in music right now. So you gotta hold on to that.
Is he still under that contract? G Unit?
No, hell no, not Game. No, he on his own. But another thing, 50
real relevant is Snoop. I don't even think Game is that relevant.
No, Game is more relevant musically than Snoop. You're going to go buy a Game album. The masses. They're going to buy a Game album before Snoop.
No, you think so? All Snoop got to do is drop a good hit, and it's over.
Yeah, but Snoop is not, to the younger kids, not like to us, we're gonna listen to it, but you're not going to buy that first. You're going to go, the masses, the world, they're going to go get Game first. Just like Kendrick. If Kendrick and Snoop come out, they're going to get Kendrick first. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And then another story, I heard 50 had so much weight and so much money, like Young Buck went to the dealership to get a car, and he had no money to get this car. They called 50, and 50 said, yeah, just give it to him. I'll vouch for it. Then he left the dealership and went, what's it right to go buy rims? Like, you idiot. You don't even have money to pay for the car.
Right.
But apparently he had enough to get some rims.
But you got to hold on to that money, man, and learn how to manage your money and know what
you're doing. And now, DJ out there Vegas, it's easy for the motherfucker on the sideline to tell you what you're doing wrong. You feel me? But if you in the game, nigga, and the game is going by, you going to be at the dealership going speed. I'm sure.
But let me tell you this. Black folks were always taught that tomorrow's not promised.
Mm-hmm.
And we just don't believe it, though.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing like the lottery. If you hit the lotto right now, what you going to do? You're going to spend it. Most of it, depending on how much it is. But if you know money, you know what to do first. First, you're going to pay the taxes. First, you're going to handle...
They're going to take the taxes anyway if you win the lottery.
That's a good thing.
They're going to take it. So that's even better because they're going to take that money. But you're not going to be behind. But most people, they're going to blow it. If one of y'all get $1 million right now, you're probably going to blow that $1 million. You're not going to invest it. You're not going to try to... You're just going to be like, I got to fix this. I got to do this.
I don't know about you, nigga. I've learned my lesson, nigga.
Yeah, I was going to say...
You're talking about an older crew right now.
Yeah, well, we've learned.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, but probably the 20-year-old me most likely not.
You'd have cracked that out.
We trying to...
Fuck you.
You just smoked that right on up.
We trying to figure out how we going to get this mailbox money.
Because that's all I want.
Speedy Speedy got 8 kids. That $1 million is gone. Nigga,
Wow.
What you talking about?
True
He got
that.
8 kids.
I ain't gonna tell
Because
him.
because Speedy's gonna be trying to look out for
He
every
ain't
single
got
one
8
of them.
young kids.
Exactly.
You know he is.
Hold on, thank you for phone call, nigga. Hold up, thank you for phone call. Pam, I'm supposed to
Speedy,
look out for every single one of the kids.
I was gonna say, Speedy.
But I'm saying you have to budget it, and then you want those kids to earn that too. You can't just be like, oh, because you my kid, here's $50,000.
He believe I should.
No, he don't believe that.
Ask
But
him.
Nick
He
is
right
working
there.
for it though.
No, ask Nick.
Do I believe what?
So if your dad got $1 million, you believe he should break you off how much? Just cause you a kid, his kid.
No.
Nick.
Can I answer my own question? Or do you want to answer my question?
You told me to ask him.
Yeah, I mean, you can answer if you want. You know what I'm saying? No, not at all. But I do think that, even with me, like I feel like everything I do is about my brothers and my family. So I don't look at anything I do about me. So far as what career choice I choose, anything, how I spend my money, what I invest in, I'm always thinking about my little brothers and my family and all that.
Nice.
So I think that should be the. I think
he lied.
No, I think that should be the. I think that should be the structure. But I don't think that you. I mean, I know. I take that back because one of my homies came up right. D, if you're listening,
right?
You dig? One of my homies came up on the lake right now, and they came with the M&Ms, and I'm looking at my account in about 30 minutes. If I don't see no zeros, he already know what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a robbery, just so you know.
without a mask.
Yeah, I'm not putting no mask on. I'm not hiding. It's gonna be what it is.
So Blue, if you hit tomorrow,
right?
But Blue, I know he would take care of everybody.
Yeah, Blue. Yeah,
in a heartbeat.
Blue, one of the good people
in this business for real.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Apparently. But no, I appreciate that. But yeah, definitely when you were talking about, so say I hit like they just I would automatically, there's things I know that I do right now that would work. The only thing they're missing is financial.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I ain't got to think about it just like this.
Right.
Rollout show could be completely everything it needed to be if it had some financial back.
For sure.
And here's the cold part about it. I was just telling you guys off air. It's 3 things that if they drop in my world, we out.
Yeah.
Man, we out. Everybody out. Everybody in this room, we out. But they right here. And
they
I
right
can see
there.
them.
It's all financial.
Y'all just don't know.
It's all financial.
But the problem is, it's somebody else's word or somebody needs to do something. And when you have to wait for somebody else who already has money, who already doing their thing.
It ain't no priority for them.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
And I don't want to be the dude like, hey, motherfucker.
Constantly,
hey motherfucker. Hey. Not knowing if one of those shoes drop, I'm good.
Right. I know.
No, you got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Now, see, here's a problem there was an interview. Tony Braxton had an interview.
Tony Breakfast?
Tony Braxton, because he went bankrupt twice. Now, this is how, I'm just, because you guys were talking about money in the music.
Yeah, talk to me.
This is what happened. Tony Braxton had an interview with Oprah. Tony said, Oprah said, what happened to your money and whatever? She said that she allowed somebody else to write checks for her.
Which is always a bad thing. That's a bad thing.
She said she wasn't looking at the accounts or anything. Oprah looked at her like, huh?
Yeah, just so America understand, and it's easy to get caught up because we become so lazy and dependent on so many people that even writing a check or okaying things to get done, you assign someone else. You don't give a fuck how much money I get. No one can write a check for me. No one can approve so-and-so to get money or for you to pull money out.
This is why most of these rappers and these artists have become extremely business savvy, because they, just like you said, Speedy, they're not seeing their money before everybody else. So Luda had an interview with somebody, I forgot who it was. He said every week he sits down with his accountant and they go over every single dime that he done spent, and that's what's coming in. Because he was like, he be damned if he's finna be stuck not doing the shit he's supposed to do. Lil Wayne, for example,
but that was
he
after
had to
he
pay
filed
all the
bankruptcy.
goddamn taxes because he wasn't paying attention to his money. And they went in there and they took shit because they was like, you know what? You don't need this house. We taking everything in this house, and if you want it back, that's on you. But we taking our money first. Because your ass, I don't care how much of a millionaire you are, you need to pay attention to your money.
So he's good now, right? Lil Wayne.
I believe he is. I believe.
Because that was
Because there's a lot of people the IRS is not playing. They gangsters.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
want their
they-
fucking money, and they gonna get their
especially
money.
from these niggas.
Yeah, you out there showing you all got they white kids listening to your music, thinking you balling.
And let me tell you something.
Take your phone
and-
call.
And social media has cut out the under the radar.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Nobody knew that OJ had that much money.
Well, here's the thing. We knew
Not that much.
during the trial because they
No, I'm
wanted
talking about when the trial came up.
Yeah.
I was like, OJ paid like that? Like,
yeah.
OJ
Well, he
paid.
get $20,000 a month from the NFL for playing in the NFL and for being a Hall of Famer. So he gets $20K a month
Plus-
every single month
Yeah.
in the account.
And then on top of that,
And Goldman, they wanted that $20K.
well, it's really 30.
Okay, 30. They wanted it, but the courts was like, we can't do that because if we give you his 30, then everybody's pension's up for grabs.
Right. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Oh, wow.
Anybody that has a pension or has anything coming in on a regular and you get sued, you can't take that pension.
Yeah.
Because the minute you let one person get, even though as much as they hated OJ, them niggas had to line up with OJ and go, we can't let you take the money.
Man, do you know getting $30K a month
It's a beautiful thing.
that's cleared?
Yeah. Nigga, you just
Tax-free?
you just wait 30 days,
It's
nigga, more money.
It's tax free because this is retirement money. There's no taxes on that. Social Security, all that has already been paid on.
I think you could live on. All right, if you had to pick a number,
30? Oh my God.
don't say 30. I looked at what I'm rolling with and all. I said if I could make $7,000 a month, I'm good.
Me is 10.
10?
I already figured that out. So that's on what, 120 a year? I'll be
120 a
straight.
year. Nick.
That's 130. Nick.
Oh, okay, whatever.
All right, Nick.
A month?
How is that 130?
It's
10 and 12
120.
months.
What'd you say?
12 months. You said a year.
How much you say? 10?
I said 10.
It's 120.
It's 120.
I didn't think you said 10. My bad.
Okay.
I thought
well,
you
huh?
said 13. 13 months in a year.
If I had to
Leap year?
a
Now,
monthly-
just say a number that you don't. You could say any number, but I'm saying what you figure. If somebody say, "What do you need to get by on and have a little something to have fun with a month?"
30. I just looked it up. That's 30. I need 30.
30K
a month.
You ain't
Yeah.
got no kids.
That's 360,000 a year.
You ain't got no kids.
I got a lot of kids, man. I gotta take care of the world.
You're telling me 10 wouldn't do you right?
Nah, I need 30, man. I need 30. I can't shoot low. Well, I'm gonna shoot low if I'm asking
No,
for it. I need
no,
30.
but you're not gonna get 30.
I'm gonna get 30.
No, I'm not giving you 30.
I'm gonna get it. I ain't saying you gonna give it to me. I'm gonna get 30 a month. You best believe
Blue.
that. I need 360 a year.
What's that number that if you get this number every month, life is good. You good.
Okay, I can do 10, but I'm going to say 20. And the reason why I'm going to say 20, whatever it is that you can live on, that you feel that you can live on and you be good, that you're good, you have to add the other 10 for the retirement time.
Absolutely.
I mean, we'll,
So
just
20.
we'll
So
assume-
10 for me to live on, the other 10 to put up.
I'm sorry.
that's
do it
great.
this way. Go. Here's $1 million. Whatever amount of money they're going to put to the side, they pay your taxes. They're going to put money to the side for your retirement.
Oh, until you
Now
die.
we need to figure out what you need. What do you need to live on monthly? That's going to fit into this after the taxes taken out. So now you say you're down to and you put retirement to the
So
side.
everything else is
Let's
taken
say you're
care
down
of?
to about 650,000.
So you're saying everything is taken care of?
All the back pieces taken care of.
Okay. Where I live is paid for.
Mm-hmm.
If where I live is paid for, I could do 10. If it's not, it had to be
10 a month.
If where I live is paid for.
And that you can go on a vacation. Wifey not working. You pretty much at home.
But if where you live is not paid for, our 10 won't do it.
Especially in California.
Not in California.
The rent could be 3,000.
10 won't do it because
let's say rent's $3,500.
That's half your money.
Well, I
gone.
mean your note. So if you getting 10 a month, you own something. So 10. So your house note, your insurance, all the stuff that runs your house. Let's just say that's probably going to be about $3,000 to $4,000 a month. That just cut into your
Car
10.
note. You got 2 cars.
That just cut into your 10. Now you're down to 5.
Yeah, you probably dealing with $2,500.
So
Yeah,
now
you
you
know
got
what I'm
$5,000, but you got $5,000. Now you got about another $1,000 of just regular bills, phones, cable.
But if you got you a house that's at least $2,500 a month, your water bill, your water and electric is about
DWP is so high.
4,
So
5,
now,
6 a month.
So now you got $2,000 left of play money.
Yeah, that 30,000 starting to sound a little better. Huh?
Yeah. So now you done paid $8,000 every month in bills, and you got $2,000 of play money.
That ain't nothing.
And 2,000.
You don't. You think
that.
$2,000 every month
You
to
still
play
got to go
with?
grocery shopping.
Yeah.
You still got.
If you go buy,
That's
You know what this
That's
remind me
$1,000.
of?
Off of that.
You
You're
mind-
not even with all those kids.
You know this
It's
remind me
$1,000
of?
at least.
Kids don't live with me.
Remember,
Well, you
take
got
this.
some of you,
Remember,
like half.
remember the Cosbys? And he was like,
Yep.
you gonna have a girlfriend?
Oh yeah. You going to the movies? Yeah.
Right.
That's real
So out of all of us,
Everything had to be paid for.
you said
10's
10.
good.
You said 20.
Well, now I'm gonna have to go back up. I'm with Nick. I think I'm gonna have to go 20.
But I think your
30.
situation is just a teeny bit because even if you move Sean in, let's say
Okay,
we move Sean in,
okay.
it's just you and Sean. Maybe you kind of his daughter, but you kind of don't. It's just you and Sean. So your expenses are not like he got
Right,
the
kids.
baby. I got at least 4 at my house for sure. And I think between
And
you and
grandkids
Nick
are coming
and
in.
grandkids are coming in and out.
Right.
So I think you could. I think 10 is reasonable for you.
If
In
her,
a sense.
if her foundation is paid for, that's house and car, at least.
Bro, we're not talking about insurance. I mean, life
Yeah, but you know what I'm
insurance.
saying.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking about none of that.
You know
That's
what I'm saying? If you ain't got to pay a house note and you don't have to pay a car note, I tell people all the time in LA, if you didn't have to have a car, that's $1,000 in your pocket every month.
Easy money.
Pretty much.
Easy money. Easy.
That might be a little more than that.
I was thinking about.
Well, it depends on what car you have.
I was thinking about, and I'll ask this question. You guys can call if you want to. I think because of Uber makes things a little bit easier to get around, and if you don't have any kids, like you don't have kids, I think if you were just Ubered, you'd save money.
You'd have to
you
know
don't have-
those Uber times though.
Yeah, I mean, you know your Uber times, but I'm saying
Yeah.
you don't have to go really pick nobody up.
No.
In a sense, everything you do, you go, because I need to go here.
Yeah.
And if you Ubered there, you pay. You don't have to put no gas. You ain't got to stop put gas
You ain't
in
got
your
to do
car.
insurance. You're not paying
No
overhead.
insurance.
You're not paying
Makes
overhead.
sense.
And your car paid for even, but I'm saying if you take out the insurance, whatever that ghastly monthly thing would be about,
Yeah.
what are you paying gas about?
Like
200.
60 a week.
So that's
Well, now that I'm here in Woodland Hills and everything's here,
It's a lot less.
it's way less.
Yeah,
Cause like,
when you
I don't,
living in-
like everything. I can go 2 weeks on $60 now because everything
wow.
I do in the area, like everything. If I have to leave the area, I get attitude. You know.
I'm sticking on my that's only $1,000 a day. That ain't nothing
for
130. I mean, for the 360 for the year, 30,000 a month, $1,000 a day.
you would spend 1,000.
No, I'm saying that's how much you would need to make $1,000 a day. That's nothing.
You know, and
I don't think it's about.
And you know what?
spending
You can't do
too.
it. You can't do it. Really spend $1,000 a day. When you spread it out, it come out to $1,000 a day. He might
Right.
not spend shit for 5 days, 10 days.
Yeah, I'm not.
And
I'm
then
not
one day,
yeah.
boom, shit pop up, and he had to pay $2,000 for registration, $1,000 for this,
Right.
$3,000 for insurance, and then be like, God,
It's a little stuff that you forget, like
my
that
God.
you got to pay. You like, God damn.
oh my God.
I just paid.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, didn't I just pay
We got a
that
phone
off?
call, Pam.
Caller, what's your name?
Man,
Talk to us.
I paid $10,000 in childcare.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's another
Hey,
thing.
this is Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
So you know what? I already $1 million wouldn't really do it. I mean, realistically.
It's a good jump starting
if
point.
you're talking about it, I mean, a dude down here in San Diego in Sorrento Valley just won that. He won $330 million. And I already have decided if you just want to do it right, you would take that money and invest it in something that would bring you like $50,000 a month net. You know what I mean? Like rental property.
Absolutely.
And stuff. But I mean, $1 million would allow you to,
Breathe.
it would allow you to live comfortably, like if you go buy like maybe a medium-sized condo or something and some other stuff. But it ain't gonna last you like forever though.
But I don't know about not lasting you forever. I'm saying like if you're, 30 is different. If you're in your 50s and you get the meal, I think there's a way you can work it to where like you buy some property, like you got. Everybody said I get that part.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you just said, okay, what do I need to just my everyday living?
You know what? I did the math on mine though. Mine came out to about $26,000 a year.
26. That's just functioning.
Yeah, that's paying the rent, the car note, every bill and everything annually, and it came out to $26,000 a year. But you have to take into account other things that are going to come up.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. $1 million just.
So
Amazing
take
would
your
be a great
26 and
start.
double it then. So why not take the 26 and double it? That's going to cover
See,
emergencies.
So
You could, but
Speed.
that's going to be 50. That'll be around 50.
52.
What, 50 grand a year.
52.
Right?
Yeah, 52,000.
So-
Speedy's, but
Yeah,
Speedy's.
that's still that's only around like around 4,000 a month.
Speedy's calculating from a different perspective. The reason why he's calculating at this point right now, because once you get to a certain age, you're calculating from 50 to about 80.
Ain't that a bitch?
Or 50 to about 90.
That's all up. Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're saying, okay, the next 40 years, what could I live on without having to worry about nothing?
Take my hands off the wheel.
Like you can't really make that calculation at 25 and 20 and because there's too much time in between.
And there's so much shit you want.
Blowing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm at that age, Pam. Blue about to beat is 5-0, where you go, okay, what do I need to function on? What could I use? If I had 1,000 a day, yeah, but I think 500 a day I could function. I could literally function with and still pay my bills, drive a little truck, and I just want to live life where I can't not no worries, but it ain't that bad.
Hey, our parents did it.
Our parents did it on way less.
On way less. Now they didn't have all the things that we have, but they didn't have the cleaners and the cables and the cell phones and the gardeners and the shit. They didn't have all these extra things.
Right.
Mama cooked every day.
That's true.
She washed the clothes. She ironed the clothes. When they went out, it was a treat.
Wait, we made clothes.
Yeah. They went out. It was
from
a
the
treat.
pattern.
You know what I mean? The cable was 1 to 13. And channel,
if you got cable.
And channel 52.
And channel 52. You don't know about channel 52.
And
no way
they
you
didn't
know about
have
channel
all
52.
the extra. They didn't have that.
What Nola asked?
He said, are we talking, he said, we talking household income or individual income?
I think it's all together.
No, individual. No? You work what you're talking about on individual, but not on a household. Not with all those kids you got. I mean, I'm not trying to be shady or nothing, but no, I'm just saying you got a lot. We all know this. So
damn parents 4.
You act like that's not a lot.
6 kids. I'm sorry. It's Madison, Maya, Brooklyn, Jonathan. It's 4 kids.
And then the grandkids is there all the time. And then every time I go over there, it's the friends of the friends. I mean, you got 2, 3 extras. You know,
we got a phone call. That's what we got.
That sounds like romper room.
It does. I'm like, oh shit, you call me Speedy's house. It's like, all right, won't be here long. Call it. What's your name? Talk to us.
This DJ out there, Vegas.
Hey, DJ out there.
What up, baby?
Now, the 3 of y'all, just knowing y'all's stories, right? Y'all got friends in high places. So I'm not trying to like ruin it or nothing like that. But
yeah, you will.
I just got a question. So don't answer if it's gonna mess up your relationships. But having friends in high places with money, influence, and power.
Right.
Now everybody's not a business person, but like those friends won't loan you like a little 50. I got a business idea. I got a movie idea. I got stuff like that. Like,
because you got to understand, I'm not the only person coming to them.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They got people they've been knowing before they met me.
And if you notice, basketball players and football players, when they get their money, that's what they try to do, and that's normally what take them straight to.
And people tell them. Everybody gonna ask you, and then when they start to act, and again, you don't want to be the dude that he's got or that person has to say, "Come on, bro." You just want to be a friend. Again, me and Fox have been friends, since day one we started doing stand up. So I get that all the time. So a DJ out there in Vegas, I don't take it personal. I get that all the time. People go, "Why don't you just ask Fox? Why Fox just don't do it for you?" And again, that's his money. Just like if I make it, and then somebody's gonna tell Pam, "Why you just don't ask Speedy?" She'll be like, "Well, Speedy know what it is, but."
And I'm sure Fox is just probably not just now, but somewhere around there, just getting completely comfortable with knowing how to have his money.
Yeah, you got to figure he got 16 people at that house too.
Oh my God, yes.
And his I'll just give y'all this little info. His monthly bills, $200,000 a month.
I believe
that's what he pays a month.
And he got
That's
people,
water, lights.
And
That's
the people
all
that
that
work
shit.
on that deck to keep that
All
house.
the motherfuckers
It's
that
not a
come
house,
clean.
it's an estate.
That it's an estate. You're right.
200,000. So imagine me showing up.
You know, get all them snake charmers and
You
shit.
see how it goes like this.
Yeah.
Hey, Fox, what's happening, dog? Hey, check this out, man. I just need about $10,000 to get this thing. Hello?
But I say this. I say this.
Type of thing.
I will say this.
What
When
if
it's
like
time
a
to eat, he try to make sure that his people eat.
Yeah. Go ahead, DJ.
But I was saying, even like I know a lot of people gonna come for the handouts,
Mhm.
but you know what I'm saying. I feel like it might kind of mar my relationship with somebody if I'm like, I got this business plan.
Yeah.
Boom, this is we 50-50 part, or even like the
Mhm.
movie. I've seen a lot like Speedy. We really want to see this All-Star Weekend movie. I've seen a lot of people
Everybody.
take. I seen Tyron say it's his movie. Fox said it's his movie. Like you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Like, but we rooting for
I know Tyron
Speedy
said that.
for this movie to come out, and so Speedy could blow up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I feel like this would be Speedy. So it's like if you come to it, boom, I got a movie, I got another movie, I got a script. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even a handout type of thing. It's like I'm trying to work for mine.
I know what you're saying, and it makes a lot of sense what you're saying. And let me just say this too.
Like the call, man.
Yeah, great call.
Go ahead,
So I know, and it seems like like you said, we got these powerful friends and whatever, But you got to understand too, you guys, that if, like you said, like okay, let's just take the thing for the movie and stuff. This is still Hollywood. And people make you these promises, and me and Speedy been trying to keep the studio open for the last 2 years. And everything that's supposed to come through is next week, or this, or they push the timelines, or whatever it is. Now we've done the work, but it's still Hollywood, and they still gonna bullshit you to a degree. It's just what it is.
And in Hollywood, you can't take it personal. If somebody say, "Give me a week," then you just move on. You can't stop there and go, well, I'm waiting on this person. They said they're going to come through, because sometimes they got their life. So I just keep moving.
Or sometimes they just scammers. Me and Speedy just dealt with big scammers.
Let me tell you
huge one.
Let me tell you what Hollywood success is on the basic level. So on the basic level, the success plays like this. You know how you've been waiting on money for so long? When you get it, it's already spent.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing when you're giving out these promises. By the time it comes up, you done gave out so many promises.
You don't want to do it.
You can't fulfill all of them.
So you don't fulfill none of them.
And you don't fulfill none of them.
We got a phone call.
Call it what your name.
Wait, before we get to the phone call,
God,
sorry
damn,
about
controls
that.
back.
I just wanted to say too, we were speaking about Fox and people with money giving out loans and stuff. And I'm gonna say this: none of my personal friends are extremely wealthy. I know a few people who I kind of grew up around who are. But one thing I can say is that they've always extended their resources. I know when I told Fox about doing the music thing, I didn't expect anybody to say, well, let me walk you into the label, anything like that. And I also didn't expect him to say, well, here's the keys to the studio. You guys can use this whenever you want. And doing this music almost 10 years now, I know how expensive that process is to be in studios, to be around that type of equipment, to have those conversations with those people. People have to pay for that kind of stuff. And shouts out to Brains, who works real close to Fox. He would sit me down and give me so much game about music and about the music industry and the Hollywood industry. And then after he would tell me this, he would explain to me, people pay for this.
Yeah.
He was literally, after he would give me the game, he would say, now, let me tell you something. Normally I charge this and this amount for this. So don't walk out of here like this is just a conversation we have or something light. Like normally people, I send somebody a bill for giving this information.
Right.
So I just don't want everybody to think that it's always about money. And it's always about, giving somebody, because I'm not sure if I would give my brother $10,000. Being around him so long and knowing he's not that good with money. It's just not a smart thing. If you're around somebody, I'll tell him.
No, I'm going to tell him.
I'm going to tell him.
I'll tell him.
I got it.
If you sit right there, I'll call him right now.
Shit,
Hey,
as soon
Dom.
as his money come in, I'm going to tell him, hey, hand it to me. Let me help you out, bro.
We got a phone call, pal.
Call it what your name. Talk to us.
Two things. I know I've been calling a lot.
Damn, Vernon.
Hey.
Show must be
I
great.
miss you.
The first one is that
I miss you, roll out.
Go ahead, Vern.
Okay, I know you know Jamie Foxx and y'all know all these people. Your dreams are your dreams. Your dreams are not their dreams.
No,
Yes,
not
I
at all.
agree with you.
People don't understand. You can come to them all day and pitch and say and do it. But when it comes down to it, if you're not putting in the leg work and you're not doing it, ain't nobody else trying to help you. I don't care how much money they got. And I wouldn't expect anybody to just give me money because I asked them and I've known them for years. It's not cool.
I've been knowing you for a while. I ain't giving you a dime. Oh, Vernon.
But see, Speedy, if I came to you and I said, and I'm not asking for no money. I said, hey, Speedy, I need help learning how to do or this, that, and the other, and I got a script.
Okay, Vernon, ask me for real.
Like
Vernon, ask me for real. Ready? Go. Hello.
Speedy.
Hey, Vernon.
Hey, how you doing, Speedy?
What's up, dog?
I got this script I'm working on. I need your professional opinion. Can you help me?
Click. My bad.
Yeah, take the script. Fold
You
it in
still
half
need help.
And put a knife in the middle
and fall
on it.
Okay, so then what you do is that's what you should be expecting. You should be expecting a whole bunch
but
of
here's the
those.
thing, Vernon. Someone like you should be realize, like me and Pam, and because we're in the business, and not because you're not in the business, but we know we're not the only person pitching.
That's
we
true too.
know we're not.
Any idea you have, most likely somebody else has that same
Somebody
idea.
came and then came even with a better plan. They had they shit written out where I was sitting there going, "Look here, sir. If you just give me 50, I'm gonna make it double." You know,
Yeah, it's all a
And then
gamble.
Speaking of that too, and speaking on living, on how much you need to live, it all depends on where you live in the area you live in.
what do you
Because
need to
even
live
what
on,
you do
Vernon?
in Cali-
How much you think you need to live on? What's the bottom
In
line you
Chicago.
need per month?
45,000.
Okay.
Damn, Vernon.
But he's in Chicago. You got to think about it. It's
You
expensive
live,
living.
but you don't live in the
He live
city
in
though.
South Side.
You live outside the city, right?
Oh no, I live I live in Chicago. I live in the city. The suburbs, you may need a little less.
But wait a minute,
But it all
you don't have a
depends
car.
on-
You don't have a car.
But that's not the point.
But why do you need 45? You ain't got no kids,
And your tent don't have heat.
and you at your mama house.
No,
said your
no.
tent don't
This is what the 45 would do. This is what the 45.
That's a lot of
would
money,
do.
Vernon.
That's a lot of money for you, Vernon.
Okay, just listen to
All
me.
right, listen to me.
45
How many
would go
snacks I
to-
can get? nigga?
Yeah.
go to my own home and expenses.
Right.
Okay.
Well, that's going to be expensive.
That's building. That's not building from the ground up. If I was building from the ground up, that would be 35 right there.
Okay.
I'm trying to take something and rehab it. The rehab it in Chicago is a little bit expensive, so that's
Okay.
like 25 right there.
Okay.
So
Oh, you mean
then
4,500?
No.
1,000. That's what I
That's
took
what I
it
said.
That's
I
a
said
lot of money.
45,000.
That's a lot of money, Pam.
That's a lot.
But he's in Chicago too.
I don't give a
That's
fuck
like
if
us
this nigga
being
on
in
the
San
moon.
Francisco with
Look,
45,000 for a
What about New
single
York?
man?
What about New York though too?
A single man,
Chicago's
no
not-
vehicle.
Chicago's not
But
higher
you
than
act
LA.
But you act like all this stuff I don't have is because I don't have money. That's why I don't have it.
No, I'm
If
saying,
I had
I'm
money,
saying,
I would
Vernon.
have it.
I'm saying if someone said, "Hey, I can't do 45," what do you need per month to get by
In Chicago.
in Chicago? I can't do 45.
40.
Nigga,
He went down 5.
I'm gonna really be honest
wires
with you.
driving
Between 35 and 45.
Tangled up.
That's just being realistic.
You know what makes
saying
us-
that the saying that everything is your base is paid for. Saying that's happened. If my base is paid for, I could go with 30. If it's not, 45.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, you're saying this. If 45 is so much that I would have to assume that you living right now on at least half of that.
Trying to. But see, you not thinking.
20K
if
a
I'm
month.
Probably got
doing
disability
45,
money.
I'm not doing 45 just for me. I
He's
have,
talking about
I have an
4,500.
uncle
No.
who's retired. Even though I want him to live
Vernon
his
don't
best
have no
life,
car.
so I have
He
to
don't
help
have a
him out.
dog.
See
He
what
live
I'm
on the
saying? That
couch.
45 ain't just for me.
He don't even
so
work.
I can say, you know what? His
Now I'm gonna give you
go do what you finna do, go about
45,000,
business.
nigga. Vernon,
Vernon.
we gonna
okay,
give you
this-
4,500. That's what we gonna do
Are
per
we
month.
talking 4,500 or 1,000? Please be clear, because in the chat room
It's
saying
gotta
it
be
must
4,500.
4,500.
I didn't say 4,500. I said 45,000.
Vernon,
That
you don't.
45,000 would be
So right
just
now,
for
what are you
business.
living on right now, Vernon? I ain't trying to get your business, but come on, let's be real. What you living on right now? About 2,500 a month.
About probably like 15.
Then, nigga, I would throw this goddamn phone at you, nigga. 4,500 for you is a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Shit, 45 for me would be a beautiful day in the world. Shit.
I'm talking 4,500.
He was telling you to be realistic. He wasn't telling you to like.
No, don't give me you bought a painting, nigga.
Yeah, shit.
I guess. I mean,
Well, there you go. Now that's the
Gonna
burner
come
I
back
know.
down to earth.
You
Come
know
on
what?
back,
What
nerd.
you want and what you need is a different
Yeah,
world, dog.
we just saying you.
like Pam would say, I guess I'll take the 4,500.
That's a great call.
45,000 would be better.
Would be better, but I'm saying, Vernon, 40. Let's say I'm gonna round it off for you. 5,000 a month, everything's sexy, right?
Yeah. All bills paid, a little money.
Little money.
Side.
You don't have no car note, no kids. So 5 G's a month. Vernon is doing something. You could go out of town when you want to.
Yeah. I can go to any WrestleMania or any paper.
Nigga, I'm done. Nigga said WrestleMania. Thank you, Vernon.
You know they was just here this weekend.
That's what I'm talking about. If we just knock it down, I know he said 45,000, but I knew 5,000 or 4,500 a month for Vernon. Mm-hmm. Life is sexy.
45,000 for anybody a month.
That's a gang.
Balling.
But think about them basketball wives that are getting that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas getting chipped.
Getting that.
Balling.
So we were talking about, because we could do it without saying his name. So this brother calls me up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I've heard every
dude,
you a star, why you ain't got your own show. I've heard that whatever. Okay. So it's cool.
Right.
This is really happened to us recently.
No matter what you gonna say, you not gonna throw me off. So my man called, and we had worked before on some stuff. And he's like, yo, Speed, what are you doing? Do you still have this idea about this and the other? I said, yeah, I do. He said, hey man, I want to buy that, and I want to do it as a weekly show on his TV network. He was
a new network that he was funding.
Okay. So we and I've heard it all. You've heard it all. Pam's heard it all. And I went, okay. I don't get excited. Never get excited. Yeah. All right, bro. Let's do it. Make it happen. Boom. I had a contract to you in a week. That's what he said to me. I said, all right, then, whatever. Do you have a partner? I was like, well, I do some stuff with my man Kente. All right, let's do it. You and Kente, bam. All right, Pam. I tell Pam, we like, all right, whatever. So we come by in 2 weeks. Boom. He ready to do a contract. He do this contract. So me and Kente, we just came up with a little goofy ass number. This nigga quadrupled that number. So we were like, okay, we'll sign. So we signed paperwork. We supposed to start shooting. Pam's involved in May. So we go and start.
I put together a budget.
Yeah.
I become a line producer overnight. Okay. So I find the spot. I get quotes. We get a cameraman.
Director, cameras,
we got
lights.
Natalie DeSalle Reed as a director. We got all this shit broken down.
So y'all know this is in May. Mm-hmm. This nigga has 42 faked all the way up until this point.
We can't get him on the phone.
We were calling from other numbers.
He actually even sent us a bank statement
showing, that he had 30 million in the account.
In the account. If it looked like Wells Fargo, I send it out to people who I know got Wells Fargo. I said, is this a real statement?
They said yes.
Yes, and we've checked him out. Like, Kente's lawyers checked him out. We've all checked him out. Like, this company.
Kente spent $1,000 to have his lawyer check
look at these contracts.
Out. Everything was like, yo, it looks good so far.
Right.
But when I tell you, he wouldn't return our call. So, Pam, we were borrowing people's phones to call dude.
Him.
He pick up. Hey, nigga, it's Speedy. And Pam.
Right.
What we doing? Oh, okay.
I'm going to call you back in
an
hour.
I'm in the meeting right now with the guys, and they loved your thing. We going to get these checks out to you. I'm in the bank one time he was in the bank about to send us the money.
Many a times I'm looking at my account to see if this is gonna be deposited.
We didn't clear it up. We got a whole new account. We didn't went and got the business license. We didn't went and got everything. And we were supposed to have started shooting in June. Beginning of June.
Yeah, I want to say we were supposed to start.
May,
because I was supposed to start pre-production.
Yes. It was in May.
What a mess.
And this dude.
And
but that's L.A. That's L.A. in a nutshell.
LA. So what we figured out what most likely happened, he needed his contracts, to
go get money from someone
else. Go get money for someone to say, hey, I have these people signed on. Probably got them to fund it, and he probably ran away with the money.
But that's L.A.
It happens all the time.
All the time.
And okay, so you know the story of Antoine Fisher.
Yes.
No. So Fish.
No.
You know Antoine Fisher?
No.
Denzel directed the movie. And
I didn't like that movie.
Okay. So Antoine Fish became a writer from his own story he wrote. Mm-hmm. He came up with another movie, and the way he got that picked up was to say that he had Chris Tucker already on board to play it.
That's how you do it in Hollywood, yes. Mm-hmm.
Chris didn't even know.
Yeah.
And then when they told him it was good, he went to Chris and said, hey, I got this and it's already funded, and, I'm looking for you to do it. It just happened to work out. Mm-hmm. But that's what most people do,
Yeah.
but they'll spend the money.
Yeah. We got a phone call, Pam.
Caller, what's your name? Talk
Probably
to us. No, fuck that. Hey, caller.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, let me call you right back.
Okay.
What you just say, nigga?
Are you talking
You
to
gonna
somebody
tell
else?
us you gonna call us back?
What?
Somebody came through the drive-through.
Kind of bullshit network
God.
are we running when nigga call us and go, let me call you right back?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't took this Friends Park little lick too seriously.
But
Only on the Rollout Show.
people who come here and that happens to
Yes.
them, they become bitter, and you have to understand this is how Hollywood works.
It works
and
like
it takes a minute to realize that. And again, we're not mad at dude. We are in a sense, but Pam's mad. But it's like I get it.
But let me tell you guys what I did because he was throwing out names like
Yes,
DirecTV.
Pam called.
He forgets. I don't know. I had sent him my resume because I'm like, I've launched 5 networks, right? And so he had asked me because he wanted me and my friend Sabrina, who's always in the chat too, to help him launch this network. So I called my friend at DirecTV. Now I know people in acquisitions. Like I worked in sports programming, so obviously I work with acquisitions. So I called. I said, hey, this person sent me this. It's signed by this person. Is this a real person? Dude looks it up. First of all, he said, first of all, Pam, that's a confidentiality agreement and he can get in a bunch of trouble. And I was like, he's saying, now you give me the word, I'll call our head of everything and I will let them know that he's sending out contracts on behalf to try to get this funding, and which you can't do that. So I said, give me a minute. And so he checked down the name. The guy was based in New York who allegedly signed the contract. So I'm thinking to myself, like, me and Speedy are doing spot checks. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, this is a real person out of New York, and this person does work in acquisitions. This is DirecTV acquisitions or whatever. And it's just like, dude, we're doing a spot check, and he's checking out. But it was just the weirdest thing that had ever happened to me. And I've been in this business a really long time. And like
Pretty
I
much
said,
seen a lot.
we're checking out shit, and it's checking out. But he just literally did a ghost on us.
And I was telling Nick, I was like, Nick, so we want you do this,
Yes.
you this amount of money. We telling people what they about to
Oh,
make.
no.
Right.
So what I was going to say is, if y'all ever think that they don't have their best interests or they really believe when people come to them and say that this is what they're going to do and they really want to, they think positive about your idea, these two do. Because they go right into the mode of, all right, so B,
Let's
we got
do
this
it.
got idea.
'Cause
This
what I
coming in,
don't
we got
wanna
this
do-
dude. Just like you said, they went to Nick. Well, Nick then figured out, like, they don't be
Because here's what
hating
you
on
don't want to do. If you let this business get you bitter, and then, because you never know which one's going to come through, is going to be real. And then somebody does come that real, and you go, anyway, nigga, I need to see. Then they won't fuck with you. You're like, his dude is weird.
Yeah.
Now you didn't fuck that up. So every single person, if somebody come here right now and goes, P, I got this idea. Let's do it.
Let's do. He does.
I'm going to do my part and show you I'm going to be real. Now I might be spinning my wheels, but okay.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
spent them
happened to
before
us a
for
lot,
little or less.
especially since we launched the studio in the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a lot of people making a lot of promises.
I can get you all the money in the world.
Sponsorship and this, that, and the other, and we will do the work. I'll send you a deck. I will send you this. I will send you that. And me and Speedy,
You usually hesitate, Pam. Because I call Pam.
because it's and then 9 times out of 10 it ain't real.
I say, Pam, so-and-so wanted that. Speedy, I said, just send the deck.
And we do it. And does anything happen? Nope.
But we
So there
sent the deck. We did our part, though.
Yeah, we did exactly what you asked. It's for people that came on the show, said, yeah, I'm going to get y'all this. They come in here and they love
leave.
the vibe or whatever.
This
We
the
don't
best
have
show
to-
I've ever been on. Shut up, motherfucker. Phone call, Pam.
Call it what's your name. Talk to us.
Hey, McVeigh from Houston.
McVeigh, what up, her?
How you doing, King?
Is it hot out there?
Okay, this makes me uncomfortable when y'all call each other king, but go ahead.
Hey, Pam.
Mm-hmm.
Queen.
For the longest time as black men, we've answered to dog, N-word, colored, porch monkey, all that different stuff.
Wow.
King is just an
That was when I was
expression to show respect and appreciation for another black man.
Still
Thank you
soft.
for getting Pam.
It's still soft. But go ahead.
It's not meant to be anything else.
I've always answered to King. I'm a Leo.
Hilarious.
Thank you,
I just
King.
want to, listen to you guys speak about L.A., man. I have to honestly tell you, being from the South, man, it sounds like a foreign place when I hear you guys speak about just how unscrupulous it is and the different ways in which people would just blatantly lie to you in your face.
Yeah.
We still from an era where, your word is your bond and a handshake is good enough. So when I hear you guys tell your stories, it's absolutely amazing that, you guys, continue to keep hustling. And, for me, coming to work every day, man, I appreciate you guys coming to do the show or whatnot. And I wish there was a way in which, we could, help you guys financially.
Oh, that's nice.
You're listening.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys do.
And those who donate, those who donate, that really helps a lot too. I mean, it does pay like the little bills. You know what I'm saying?
He was talking.
Yeah,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
King was talking.
King was talking.
Okay.
But they helps.
I know I shoot a lot of slugs inside the chat or whatnot, man. But I know Monday through Thursday, man. I look forward to the show coming on, man. It helps me get through my day, and I try to do my part. Of course, I use my real name when I donate and stuff like that.
And I still don't know who that is.
Aloysius.
Right. So I was just kind of wondering, like with Speedy, we've been following you for so long, man. Like, I mean, I go back and still listen to old episodes of Speedy's Comedy Corner now, and I personally think, like, man, this dude should have blew up. This dude is funny. Like, why isn't he on the game show? Stuff like that. So could you kind of, like, since it's Talk to Me Tuesday, kind of talk about the process that it takes to maybe get onto those type of shows? Because, like, Lou Dix do the warm-ups and you do the warm-ups and things like that.
Tell the truth.
But, like there's a lot of untalented people who are successful, and I'm watching you is successful, and I just can't make that connection. But again, I'm in Houston as opposed to L.A., so I was just kind of interested in that.
Really great.
I'll answer that question for you, King.
It's 30% luck. I mean, I'm sorry, 30% talent, and at least 65 to 70% luck.
I usually go a little further up than that.
Higher.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I love my life. I'm living. I don't work, and this is what and I don't really call this work because my dad worked at General Motors, and he had to get up early in the morning and go do that and come back home and deal with 7 knuckleheads. So I don't look at this as work. I'm blessed to do this. And I feel like my life is going good, even though my peers or some people that started below me may look like they got it going on, which is fine. They're supposed to have it going on. I'm not jealous of what they do. And to answer your question, those kind of shows or when someone they may have an agent. I don't have an agent. They may have an agent. They have someone else that has to look out for you to get you in those positions to where you're on this TV show, you're on that TV show. When I did warm up, which to me was the best thing I ever did. I made a lot of connections, and I enjoyed doing audience warm-up. It was just super, super fun.
Jesus, he did a lot of them.
Yeah, I did a lot. But I never was able to go on the road like a road comic. The only time I went on the road was with Fox.
Well, but
and
part
now,
of it is because you had those were steady jobs.
Those are steady jobs. And now some people, if you're really, really funny, they won't take you on the road. If you go to most of these comedy shows and you go see a certain comedian, the comedians before him are like mediocre.
Very.
And I've never been one to do that. If I'm headlining or it's my show, everybody on that show funny. I'm funny, and everybody on this show from front to back is funny. That's how I book it. But most of these comics will do show. The last person they're gonna call is me. They're not gonna call me to open or do anything unless they have to. Somebody go, well, I want Speedy. He got to be on the show because some nigga.
And then a lot of people assume with Speedy is what I'm finding out too, is that they'll say, oh, Fox got him. A lot of the comedians who come in here, they assume that Speedy is doing all this stuff just because of his connection. He's your and they'll come in and say, oh, I just assumed you're not doing this because of Fox or whatever. And the thing is, don't get us wrong. When Fox is doing something, his first call is always Speedy. You guys heard him when he was on here. He said he had kids and he got Speedy. Like, that's always his first call.
I don't think he said it like that.
He said I can't spend $50,000. He said I can't spend $50,000. Shit, I got kids. I got Speedy.
Yeah, he did say that. I mean, but that is always his first call on any movie or any TV project, whatever it is. And then here I come now. But
but Pam kind of shows up. I still haven't figured that out.
Fox knows me as Speedy's friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? So no, but what I'm saying is that people assume
like, Pam, you in Speedy Pocket.
It was so funny at Shazam, they had stopped me because I didn't have the right credentials or something, and this Fox was walking by, and so he says to security, "No, that's Speedy's co-host. Let her through." And then I look like nanny. And then so she pulls me to the side after Fox walks by, and she goes, well, if you don't have the right passes, I'm not going to let you through. I'll let you through this time, but I'm not going to let you through the next time. So get the right pass.
And Pam said, watch me, bitch.
I sure
walk
did.
right past her.
I'll be back here tomorrow at the same time if you want to be here and see me do it.
She did have on camouflage, so the lady really didn't see it.
Watch me,
Can't wear
bitch.
camouflage
I'll be here
every day.
every day if you want to see it.
But to McVeigh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
great question.
Yeah, it's a great question. And
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
tell you
people
this, y'all.
always were wondering that. Like,
Y'all don't understand. We don't get no liquid money from doing this show.
None.
But me and Pam refuse to take a day off unless it's just has to be taken off. Pam, I think last week you were so tired, and she called me and said, "Can we take tomorrow off?"
Yeah. I was like,
Because otherwise, we know you guys need us. We know y'all need us to get through them 4 hours or however long we can. When we come in at 11. No, we started 12.
well, it's giving push it back every day.
We started 2 one time.
But no, it's like, or some days we might just need that day to do personal business, like a doctor's appointment, a dentist appointment, or whatever it is. Because if we're here at 11 to 3, which is usually 4:35, and now we got another meeting after that.
And then Pam there, when I first said, let's do 5 days, they're like, no, Speed.
Yeah.
Let's do 2. I said, we're not going to get shit out of 2. We're not. And then we got our own office, and we don't have to share it with, we have to share it.
Right.
And we have our own office with the keys. Why can't we just do it 5 days a week? And trust me, it wasn't easy to get her to do 5 days a week.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
She still don't want to do 5 days a week.
No.
Blue only come one day, and we call Blue every day.
I come one day because and so to piggyback off what they were saying, because it's between 11 and ish and 3 o'clock. It's in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So to do this every day, piggyback what they were saying, it takes away from your day's done.
Yeah.
Like your day is done, and my day is, I work 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. That's the hustle that it takes
And
to
that ain't
live in
talking about
Los
the baby.
Angeles. Yeah, that's the hustle that it takes to live in Los Angeles.
And you got a baby.
Yeah, and I got a baby.
And you got one baby. See, I had 8.
But I truly enjoy it. So I dedicate. I might not be here, but they call me for something. I'm there for them
all the time.
Well,
I would say this about Blue. He is the most generous person in this business that I've ever met. And then Blue, what you guys don't know, but
like
little
a gentle
behind
giant.
Yeah, he is. He really is. Behind the scenes story, Blue is very close to my family without me. Like, it has nothing
Hey, I'm close to your family.
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
Something like it.
They love you. But what I'm saying like he has a relationship aside of me with my family who they call on Blue for stuff and they need Blue, and it's just like a deeper connection than what you see on air.
Yeah, but throughout,
they have my number?
as long as I've known
I think
Speedy,
LaFon does.
as long as I've known Speedy, I've believed in Speedy. So that's just, I've known him a long time. I was 18 years old, 18, 19
You about
years
to be
old.
5-0. Now,
And
what are
I'm
you
about to
doing
be
for
5-0.
5-0, bro?
Well, so we're
Are we invited?
Yeah, we're doing the show.
Let's find
So my
out today.
birthday show is August 2nd. It's gonna be at the Sayers. First
okay.
part of the show is gonna be me doing songs from the album. Second part is going to be Black Velvet Lounge, which is different artists performing.
Oh no.
Can the fans come?
Yeah, that we're gonna do the ticket thing. The commercial should be done today, and then we'll push
nice.
it. And then Speedy's the host for all of it.
Oh,
and,
did you know that?
Yeah, I called you.
Thank you. Let me write it down, nigga.
When is it? August what?
August 2nd.
He
It's
goes,
a
I
Friday.
called you. What did you call me?
Remember when I called you and then you said, I texted you and then I called you and you was like, what? What are you talking about? And I was like, I'm doing it. Okay. Like he always say, he says okay.
Oh, he does. And hold on.
Yeah.
Stay right
it's
there.
okay.
Stay right there. I'm
And
call you back, which we never hear
so
back.
it's the place. So Amari Hardwick, from
That's my boy.
from Power. His brother does a night that he promotes called is Jamil Hardwick, which is Sayers. So it's gonna be Jamil Hardwick presents Blue Mitchell, hosted by Speedy.
Nice.
5-0.
I'm loving it.
And it says, Speedy from the Rollout Show and the whole Rollout fan. You'll hear it. Clark.
So the Rollout family, obviously, you would
Yeah.
definitely be invited to that.
Yeah.
And then you're also invited to the LA Stand-Up Comedy Festival, June 22nd and June 23rd, which Speedy's only hosting the 22nd, so I'm sure that's the day you guys want to come. At the Barnesdale Theater, 4800.
Where is that?
4800 Hollywood Boulevard in LA.
Where is that, Pam?
4800 Hollywood Boulevard, LA, California,
supposed to do it.
90027.
And we're giving away tickets. If you don't live here,
I
but
know
you
I
have
have
fam
six
here.
on hold for people.
If you got family here, get this information to Pam.
Yeah.
So she can get you on the list before Friday. We got to turn it in on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So get us those names. It doesn't matter how many people want to go. We got you. You in there. It's going to I'm going to be funny. I plan on being funny. I'm a clown.
gonna be
and I'll
really
get you
good time.
backstage, get you some pictures with the comedians, get you all that good stuff. And you can hang out with me and Pam. And Blue, you coming?
I'm gonna be there.
Oh, Sean
And
will be there.
we're also trying to figure
your
out
sister.
whether it be summer or whatever. We're trying to figure out a rollout something, party, beach party, pool party, something
Not
that's
here.
annual every year.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna do, we have to
would be
start
dope.
planning that. I'm gonna ask actually Jay Elite and
Fuck what they said about your
Dana.
shirt. I like your shirt.
There's one more who always helps.
You walk through a rose garden, they're like,
And
where's that
Nicole.
flower going?
Moon. I want to ask the ladies, Jay Lee, thank you so much. I know you'll be there, and Dana Dane and Lena Lee.
They want to see a strip?
And I know you want Nakia there, obviously.
Wow.
But no, I'm gonna ask the ladies of the rollout, Nicole Moon. We're gonna put it together so you ladies.
Put what together?
The thing he's talking about.
Why are you stuttering?
Man, and let me tell you something. Nicole Moon goes to everything. Jesus.
She can't beat me in words and friend.
I love
I
her.
have stumped a mud hole in her ass.
And
Shout out to DJ
We
Rock.
might need to make Nicole Moon give her a video recorder, and let her be our girl out in the streets. Because she goes to everything.
Not Nicole. Nicole's in she's you
Who's
talking
the
about
little
he
short?
follows her.
Who's the little short chick
for
that comes in that brought the comedians that we?
Oh, that's Elise.
Oh, that's Elise. My bad.
Elise.
My bad.
I was like, Nicole doesn't show. Everybody's invited.
Just because she white.
Okay, so
Blending
Nicole
white
Moon is
folks
the one
together.
that does the graphics, right?
It doesn't.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
and
my,
Nicole
my
is
bad,
a
baby. My bad.
sweetheart.
No,
Y'all
no,
don't
no.
even understand.
It's okay because Nicole is one of our true fans.
Let me just tell you about Nicole. She hit me up early. She always hits me up in the middle of the night because I think we're on different time zones or whatever. But
Yeah, you are.
she hits me this morning and she says, Pam, I know you got a lot going on. If I can help you with the editing of the shows, let me know. She said, I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. And I said, thank you so much. Yes. I said, when I can't get to it, I'm going to call you and, we'll work it out and I'll teach her how to go through and do it and stuff. But I'm just saying she's always there to give a hand. She's got a lot going on in her personal life with her husband.
Right now, I
Like
know who
deep
she is
stuff.
now. My bad,
Yeah.
baby.
So what I want to do, Pam, when these shoes drop,
Yeah.
is all our core fans like McVeigh, Vernon, DJ out that Vegas. What's the nigga?
Big J.
Never gonna say that. Anthony.
All the girls, T-Cherie, Kimika,
We're gonna
Maurice.
get you guys personal jackets that nobody can buy.
Oh, that'd be so dope.
You have
Yes,
to blow
you
up
roll
alphabet.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna have some of the sayings on the back, so when people see the jacket, they're gonna
Yeah.
be like, "Oh shit, what is this?" But we got certain people that we know we have to take care of.
Well, we know for a fact it'll say roll out.
It's definitely gonna say roll out.
Yeah.
And me and Blue are gonna take all these little songs you guys hear us just fucking around on, and Nick put the beat on it, and we're gonna put it all on one little CD that you can get. Right, Nick?
In case you guys didn't know, Nick and 8 have a, which is Speedy's nephew. To me, Nick and Antoine could be twins, but
That's how I get away with crimes, Nikki Perry.
they have a recording studio too. They used to be my office, but they made a dope recording. You guys, it's so vibey.
She wasn't doing nothing in her office. So
Yeah, I wasn't doing nothing.
She
Anyway.
wasn't.
But collecting
But
dust.
then Pam don't want nobody in there. Come out of there.
Yeah, come out of there. Come out of there.
Hey, and shout out
It's
to
so dope.
shout out to Aid and his
OG
his wife
Sleepy Love, love you
Brittany,
too.
Brittany.
who actually helped build the studio with their hands.
How's the record doing?
So that was great.
What record?
Which record?
AIDS.
He just dropped his project. He got a whole bunch. He's actually been working with a ton of producers, namely my boy Perps on the Beat, who's responsible for Juice WRLD's last hit single.
Nice. Juice WRLD.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Didn't
Yeah.
You ever meet somebody and they find that right girl? And I told my nephew, I
Man,
said,
I
nigga,
appreciate that. That's
I
a
told
shout
my
out.
nephew, I said, nigga, if you fuck this up,
we love
I will
her.
fuck you up. And
When I
if
tell you
anybody,
she-
you can't bring nobody else around her.
No.
And when I came here,
agree.
and she was in there with the stick, the hammer, and she was helping to build the studio. Like she was what brothers say is ride or die.
Right.
We want that girl. Like if I get in a fight, bitch, we in a fight.
She was
Don't
hammering
be
it
sitting there
down.
going, why you all mad and you angry at the bitch? Fight with me, and we'll worry about what I'm mad about later.
Right.
Maybe I'm in the wrong, but I don't need you to tell me I'm in the wrong.
Right.
I need you to get a stick and hit this nigga too.
Hey, yeah, shout out to Brittany.
Yeah, she is one of them, and fantastic young lady.
Jesus Christ.
She's always been cool since the day one that Antoine started dating her when he lived over there off of in Van Nuys.
Wait, you gotta go for no.
Before that,
they've been dating since they was in 9th grade.
Jesus.
Speedy, can you give them an update on Fox's party for BT? I'm not really sure.
Okay, so this is what's going on.
Okay.
I talked to Justin yesterday. So Fox is not, as of right now, he's not doing anything at his house.
Oh, okay.
They taking a break from you niggas tearing the house up. So I think they're going to do something at a hotel. I won't get that information until Thursday. Once I get the information about whatever the hotel is that they're doing Fox's party at, then I'll relay it to our fans, our core.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a new nigga, you've been listening for a week, you're not going to get this pass.
Right.
Pam know who the core people are.
Yeah, I sure do.
We only gonna invite core people to now. McVeigh was to come, which he's not gonna come because he don't want us to know who he really is. McVeigh, you could send somebody. I'll let you send somebody because I know you're not gonna come. Vernon, I'm gonna do what I can to fly Vernon out here next year.
Yeah,
God, this shit around the corner.
Because we've been real
weekend. I'm like,
because we've been. I mean, to be honest, we've been real busy looking for your daddy.
Oh,
God.
I wasn't supposed to tell him.
it's too soon.
Oh, my bad.
He's sensitive about that. He on the porch right now looking for his dad.
Yeah.
He's still waiting.
We still trying to figure
Look
out
at
how to
me,
design the
Daddy.
front porch award, but we just haven't.
What'd you do for Father's Day, bro?
What?
What'd you do for Father's Day?
Oh, actually, I went to brunch at. Remember the Castaways when it used to crack?
Why that sound familiar?
Up on Burbank, up in Burbank Hills. Castaways.
Castaway. You ever heard that, Pam?
Yes, I have.
In Burbank, you straight up Magnolia. Like all the way up in the hills, but you got a view of the whole valley. It's dope. They remodeled it, but they didn't remodel the service. The service
Hilarious.
was horrible. But
Food
the
was
place,
late?
The food was late. Yeah, late, because it's smorgasbord. Like shit wasn't coming in time, but it was all fresh. I will say that. And the place is fly. It just the service was slow.
So they got to work on that. So you would give them what, 1 star?
Food, I'll give them 4.
Oh.
Service, I'll give them 1. Ambiance, I'll give them 5.
Oh, nice.
Not bad. Get past the service.
got a
you'll be
call.
all right. We got a phone call, Pam.
Call it what your name. Talk to us.
Blue, don't start that shit.
Wait, what?
Blue and Speedy don't start.
I didn't do.
I didn't say
I
Blue
stopped
said
Blue.
I was working. Well, man, what I let the cat out of the bag that we was working.
He
on the
said he
front
got
porch
a.
award.
He said we working on a daddy trophy.
Front
That
porch
shit
award.
was fucking hilarious. That was one of the funniest shit. When y'all got me real good. That shit was fucking funny.
that might
So,
be-
Vernon, when we send for
Did
you, I'm keeping you for at least a week. That's
yeah.
for sure.
So can we send for you, Vern?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Now that we know it costs $45,000, we like, shit.
Take this $45. So Vern, so do you mind staying with Pam?
I don't care.
That would be great. I'll let you stay at my house. I would.
She got a dog.
I'll use my hookup and get you a hotel,
Danny, we
dog.
got you.
With Pam trying to keep her man.
Ain't like he worried about Vernon.
He might not be, but you got 2 men in your life. You got Ray too. So
Well, that's not a man. Anyway, the boy toy. No, Vern. The next big thing we do, I know, is another party at Fox House next month, but we don't know about that. The next really big thing we do, we're gonna fly you out for sure. Okay,
yeah, we're gonna figure out.
We're gonna
It might be on the buddy pass. But
might be a buddy pass. You got a
I
buddy?
got the hookup.
Oh, you do?
trip.
I got the hookup about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need
don't
one.
trip. Hey,
Marla.
I need one for
You know,
Cheyenne.
the one thing I don't like about airports now is that you can't go up to them and talk to them. You got to go to a fucking kiosk.
Yeah.
And
So
my thing is that when you look at them, you go, "You stupid son of a bitch! I'm trying to keep so you can keep your job. Your job is in jeopardy because they have this kiosk. They don't need your dumb ass
In a
no
minute,
more."
they're gonna shake you at that counter.
Yeah, because they're doing this shit at McDonald's.
Isn't that a trip? How you can
I
go
don't use it.
and use your
I
Apple Pay and
I
shit
don't
and
use
pick up
that
your shit that's sitting there.
The motherfucker point to me because you know they don't stand there.
does that?
Remember how you go to McDonald's and the person just be standing there when you come in?
Yeah.
No, they be busy and they look at you and I'm like, I'm not using that shit. Get your ass over here and take my order.
Right.
Because you know it used to be 2, 3, 4. It used to be like 6 to 8 people in there at all times.
At all
It'd be
times.
2 in the front.
Yep.
It'd be 2 in the front.
And they just stand there and wait for you.
Yep.
But I
Now
do
it's
like the dude that
only-
take the stuff to your table though. I do like him.
so in I can't think of what city it was, but about 7 years ago, there was a McDonald's and they used. No, it's not a joke. They actually was trying to use India to be the service. Oh, you do the drive-through. Nobody working in there, and everything was over from India. And you talk to somebody, and you're talking to them in India, and all the rest of the burgers, the drinks, and everything was on automated.
Oh, hell no!
It did not, because nobody could understand. It was a whole lot of people from India. It was a whole lot of people. The distortion. You've been on the phone with him? You've been on the phone with him?
You want the? I hate when they call.
My thing with that is with them people from India, they don't believe in eating cow. So how can they possibly sit here and try to do something with my burger and they don't believe in the shit? They believe that that may be a reincarnated loved one.
Well, I didn't do drugs, but I knew how to sell it. No, just kidding.
Thank you, Vernon.
All right.
We tried to get you here, Vernon.
All right, Front Porch Award.
From where? Portuguese?
I heard Portugal.
No, I said the Front Porch Award.
Front Porch Award.
He's stupid.
So, Nick, have we gotten those songs together? Have you edited them, and are you putting them all together, or you forgot?
No. I have them all in a folder, but we just need to probably re-record them.
We need to re-record them. Then we need to take the ideas and make them real songs.
And,
that's what it is.
And then we decided we're going to auction off Nick. Ladies.
I'm auction off.
We're going to auction Nick off.
Nah, I ain't up for sale. What you talking about?
No, we're going to auction you off.
Nah, I'm good. Shout out to Lil Shouty, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. I think he's in love.
Shout out to
what's his name?
He got his own. What was it? Not hijab. Hijab.
Hijab.
Nah, I told her she got to put one on. No.
Oh shit!
No
Is
way.
she went for that shit?
Nah, she fighting
Speedy
it right now.
said, "No way."
Can't make nobody do shit, boy.
Hey man, I watched the Mac growing up. I'm not gonna make nobody do nothing. It's a choice, baby. You got to choose. It was so funny. We watched the movie. We watched the Mac. I watched the Mac which was a dumb idea. Right afterwards, she looked at me. She said, "You gotta talk like that." I shouldn't let her watch that one.
Why do you talk? When do you talk like that? When you with her? I ain't never heard that cadence.
Well, why would I talk to a man like the Mac? We talking to the lady.
I'm not a man. I'm your dad.
I learned a long time ago that
Why would
not
you
a man? What are you?
Why would he talk to his dad like
You
that?
said I'm not a man. I'm your dad.
Not no regular. I'm his dad.
No, I learned a long time ago with women, it's all about the tone of the message.
Man,
Not necessarily the message, but the tone.
It
and what you
really
say.
is. It's that way with
Is he
everybody.
right?
Yeah, I agree.
So if I say, bitch, let me talk to you.
Look, bitch. Okay.
No, but I was very subtle. I said, bitch, let me talk to you for a second.
But see, me, I'm kind of sick in the head. That turns me on like that. But not you.
Oh shit! You scared the shit out of me. I was like, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying.
No, I'm saying when I like.
So
a
a dude walk up, whisper, and be like, "Say, bitch, you find some more."
That's
You a dolphin?
That's hilarious.
Was
turned into a dolphin.
That was
So what are you, a dolphin? That's
hilarious.
It is a rollout show. We are past the due date.
Yep.
We are on overtime, and you niggas don't pay us.
Yes, and we're about to jump over the fence and tear our shirt. Y'all have a wonderful.
Hilarious.
Give you information. Blue
My name is
Mitchell.
Blue Mitchell, and August 2nd at the Sayers Club, hosted by Speedy from the Rollout Show with the Rollout family. Blue Mitchell's 5x10 birthday, 2 performances. Much love. You got to do it. The show starts at 10, but it'll be happy hour at 8.
Shit, I'm going to say.
Okay,
that's late.
we'll do this. Come on, fans. Let's get Vernon here for Blue's birthday.
We can do that.
If we just get $20 a week till August 2nd,
Yeah.
you got the buddy pass.
And I'll hook up the hotel.
He got the hotel. We need the fans to help us get. We want to get Vernon. Vernon gonna come kick it on the radio with us, and he's gonna go to the to Blues Party. The 2nd is a Saturday or Friday.
Friday.
A Friday.
So he'll be here for the weekend.
He'll be here for the weekend. We send him home on. Well, he find a way home.
You can reach me by trail.
He'll find a way home, but we get him here.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I know what happened getting him home.
Yeah.
So we're gonna work on that. Vern, August 2nd. You here? Well, that week before.
Wait, who said you niggas started at 12? Oh, DJ out there in Vegas, you stupid. I'm like, it's still for 3 hours.
said,
God.
"Oh,
We
want
can't
us
be
to
here
go
all day.
Can't go the whole 4 because you need us to go 4, nigga. Fuck
All
you.
right, we got shit to do.
This ain't called makeup.
It's called break up, nigga. It's time to break up.
Right.
We gotta go. Anyway, I'm sorry. Give you information one more time. Sorry about that.
Oh, wait, real quick.
Yes.
To all the fans and stuff listening, if you guys do know anybody that's in California or the Valley in California, A1A area, they're looking to do a podcast. Nikki Pam, can you give them the information?
Hit us up at rolloutstudio@gmail.com. And it's very reasonable. We're willing to work with anybody.
Any time of the day. So if you want
Well,
to do
not any
late
time
night,
of the day
well,
because
Yeah, and you, but
me and Speedy get a little salty when people want our slot. So.
well, yeah, not our time.
Right.
Anytime but our time, which we don't even know what that is.
Half time.
And I think I'm gonna do a Friday daytime, so that's cut out
Oh,
too.
perfect. We love it.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
You don't really do a show?
Yeah.
Did you invite Speedy?
You know why?
I don't
Can
want
we
to
call it Soul Food Friday?
You know why?
Soul Food Friday.
Because when he go on tour,
Oh, I
we're
love
gonna
it.
be on shutdown.
True that. Yeah. Well,
So
I might be
and
there
I
with
thought
him.
about
And you
that.
Me and
need
Nick
this.
might be there with him.
You need
thought
this,
about
right?
that.
Ready?
Yeah.
Because this gets out all that.
That's why I said. I've been thinking about. You keep saying when you gonna leave. I'm like, oh. Shit.
Don't wait till I leave, nigga, to do it. Go do it.
No,
now.
I got to do it before. I'm just saying that's what came to my mind because I don't know how long you're gonna be gone.
Wow.
It just
But it's
depends
just the
on.
weekends, though. It's Thursday to Sunday, right?
That's what we're saying right now.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It could
If
change.
when it
that-
catch on,
That nigga called me. I'm out.
that's what I'm saying.
I love this show. Zero hesitation to leave.
Yeah.
Nigga it'd be Pammy and friends.
They said Speedy looked like a blueberry snowman.
Hilarious. I think he looked like a true Dodger
That's hilarious.
They said, is Speedy jumping out the cake for you, Blue?
on Disney night.
So Vernon's gonna be here for August 2nd. I'll put a little
Hopefully.
money
We
toward
gonna-
it. Get the fans put a little something toward it. We're gonna get Vern down. What's his last name?
We don't know.
Shit, we don't
Is
know
his
if
real
Vernon
name
Do
ain't
you have a
Vernon
last
ain't Vernon.
name?
Who,
Yeah,
would-
we
who
don't
would
know.
lie about Vernon though? That ain't no name.
Yeah.
You go, I'm gonna use Vernon on these names. McVeigh got a great name. That ain't his name.
True that.
Fantastic name. Give you information, Pam.
They said, what's its official time for the Opinion Nation show, Nick?
What?
7 o'clock.
On what day?
7 o'clock Wednesdays, and I premiere it again Friday and Saturday.
What's Opinion Nation?
With David Raybon.
Raybon.
It's a 1 hour show, mainly tackling the hot topics of the day, but it's based on the callers either type in the chat room, giving your opinion, or you guys can call in.
Done deal.
Speedy is funny. Everything that's Speedy. IZ. Funny on everything.
I didn't get
Comedian
mine.
Speedy on Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry, Pam. Go ahead.
You can reach me at Nikki Pam on everything. Don't forget
For
the
what?
LA Stand-Up Comedy Festival, June 22nd and 23rd, hosted by your own Speedy, comedian Speedy, at the Barnesdale Theater.
Saturday.
Let me ask you a
I said,
question. What
scared
happened
me.
to the What happened to the Kevin Hart one?
That one that you shot.
No, I thought you was doing another one. Oh, Kevin Hart.
Remember that one you did in downtown? We went at the
Oh, that was in
Orpheum?
Sacramento.
No, you did one in the Orpheum, downtown.
Oh, I'm not gonna be seen on that.
Oh.
Oh.
okay.
Because they don't
Did
really
he
have a
release
host.
that thing, though?
Yeah,
Oh.
that one aired already.
I
I
didn't know that.
just bought out the comedians. They used my voice over to bring out the comedians,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't never use a. That's why they wouldn't have to pay a host, and they wanted Kevin doesn't have time to do it, so
course
you
not.
just have somebody else come in do the fillers, and then Kevin interviews all the comedians.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
He interviews all the comics. Shout out to Kevin Hart though, man. It's somebody that does it right. If I had to look back at it, Kevin Hart, Will Smith, LeBron. That I know. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch more.
LeVar Ball.
Look, they take care of their folks.
Shout out to
Like,
LeVar Ball.
I feel like if we grow up and we together and you blow up, we blow up.
Yeah, that's what I feel like, too.
I just thought the dopest shit that LeBron did is all them dudes he played with that did not make it even to play any kind of real basketball. They all work for him and are paid.
I know.
And I mean, living life. Beautiful.
It's rare that
Because
people have
everybody's
that.
not gonna make it. I mean,
Yeah,
not,
everybody
not,
gonna make it.
Now, when I say make it to that
level.
point,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
level. It's not. It's,
I told you the greatest
and
story.
especially for blacks, everybody gonna make it.
Greatest story I ever heard about. I'll tell the story when you gotta go. So RT, you know RT.
Yeah, we
So
all
RT,
Rufus T. Davis.
shut up. Was at a summer camp in ATL. He grew up in ATL, white boy, but he hung out with the brothers. So he said he's about 12, 13, 10-year-olds. It's a camp, basketball camp. Packed kids everywhere. And Charles Barkley come in to speak to the kids. And he go, who all won't be in the NBA? And all the kids raised their hands, parents clapping, whatever. Charles Barkley said, "Ain't none of y'all gonna make it. So find something else you like and do that." He said, kids is crying, parents is all upset. But he said when he looked back on it, he was absolutely right.
Yeah.
None of them kids made that shit.
Like
so
you said, somebody got to make the chicken wings.
somebody gonna pop their pussy in this club.
Yep.
All you bitches ain't gonna be somebody. Everybody ain't gonna be Pam.
Real quick, speaking of reaching out, helping people, shout out to Melo Ball, the last of the Ball brothers. He will be playing professionally in Australia next year for the Hawks.
So he graduated this year, right?
Wait a minute, didn't he play already professionally?
He did, and he came back.
Then he played in Lithuania, came back. So he's going to Australia. He's actually playing with Aaron Brooks. Remember Aaron Brooks? From,
right.
Aaron Brooks just signed to the same team. So
that team in Australia is really, really nice.
I've seen this kid play. He's a monster.
So he'll be in the draft next year.
Should be top 5.
Yeah. All right, and Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Birthdays go out to Blake Shelton, who is 43.
I love him.
Takeoff, who is 25.
I don't know who that is. I don't.
Migos.
Okay.
Paul McCartney at 77. Roger Ebert was born today. And my seed number 5.
You had to think about it, didn't you?
Seed number 5.
How old is she?
Shout out to Shy.
Shy is 22 years old.
You talking about a daddy's girl. I think she loves you more than most of the other girls, for real. She be up under Speedy's nipple like she loves you. She loves you.
Fuck. And yes, today's her birthday. I called her in the middle of the night. She was at a club drinking, so I hung the phone up.
Oh, really?
So I had to hang the phone up because I know some niggas like, get off the phone,
When she
girl.
coming? Is she coming down?
Yeah, she's coming in on Thursday.
Oh, cool.
Did you tell her Fox ain't throwing a party?
Nope.
Oh, I know.
You should probably tell her that.
Nope, I'm waiting till she get. No, I mean, he throwing one. He just ain't doing it at the house.
Well, I would say tell her because she already has plans. If that's not happening, she already has plans out there. So you probably should tell her.
She might come
He wants
next
to be
week.
selfish to see his baby.
I'm just saying that'd be messed up. You cancel your birthday plans and not just to hang out at
With
the house.
pops, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of checked
A little much.
What's wrong with hanging out with me? I'm pretty cool.
Just putting it out there,
No.
pops.
I'll tell her. But he's doing the party.
You just said he ain't.
No, he's not. He's at a hotel, Nick.
Oh,
Did you partly listen to the story?
hey man,
This nigga didn't even listen to the party.
I heard that. It just don't sound like everybody going to that party. So
Everybody can't get in.
I know that's usually
it's not.
She can get
pretty
in.
hectic to get in though. That's how
She'll get in.
Yeah, they are.
I can get in.
Cause like, remember the
Pam get in.
Remember the
Blue get in.
what's the 50 times 2? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be like that?
Or what was it? 25 times
25
2?
times
Man,
Yeah.
that was.
It was
it's
a
so
pain,
weird
but-
when
and we had
motherfuckers.
to hook up.
It's so weird when the nigga look at me and go, "Hold up." I'll be like, "Okay, nigga."
Right.
And then everybody else around me like, "You making Speedy wait,
Right.
nigga? This right here, man."
Yeah.
So when I finally got in, I had to go back and get them niggas.
I know.
They
I
like
know.
Speed. I'm like, all right. I had to go, and this nigga would not even like talk to me.
Who?
Lil Rail. Remember, Lil Rail couldn't get in.
Are you serious?
I got Lil Rail in.
I didn't know he
So
was there.
I said, we see him at the BT thing last year, and I said, yo, bro, so you gonna come to? Oh, hold on a second, man. Huh? Okay, nigga, fuck yourself. How about that?
Oh, wow. But see, that's Hollywood.
Hollywood.
And
That's
the other
in a
one we saw,
nutshell.
remember we saw at the, what was it? The one, we saw him at the soul food thing.
He got feet.
No, the soul, remember
Holler.
at the LA Taste of Sound of Soul or Taste
Hey,
of Soul?
what's up, baby girl?
Who that is?
Hey.
What did we call her yesterday? They gave you a name. I forgot what it was. Oh, they called her Anita Baker.
Anita.
She's so young. She said, "Who's that?" Oh my.
She didn't say who's
Yes,
that.
she
Stop.
did.
No, she didn't.
What she say, Nick?
I ain't listening.
She said, "Who's that?" Anita Baker. Anyway, fantastic show as usual. Thank you, Blue, for hanging.
Always my
and
pleasure.
you guys heard it first here. Blue on Fridays. They haven't come up with a title. Kind of like what Nick said. Soul Food Fridays, we'll see, or Gumbo Pot Fridays. Or he'll be here Fridays with his own take on anything.
I think it's called Out of the Blue.
I like it.
Love it.
I like it.
Out of the blue.
You think you a genius?
He said, ha ha.
That nigga leaned back and almost fell.
Hilarious.
She remind me of the girl.
I'm gonna have some new seats, new chairs.
Oh, you gonna bring
New
your own
mics.
I'm bringing some chairs.
Bring your own shit. I know we got to get this chairs
Yeah, we
and
gotta get this
this
shit
cord
together.
situation together.
It's like the
I'm
girl
gonna
from,
look for some chairs.
She's like the girl from Diggable Planets.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, and she corrected me about her name, but I gave her a pass. Anyway, it's been a fantastic show. We'll see you tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? Yeah.
When is it?
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah.
Double check. You know you, nigga. You got some music, Nick?
Just gonna go out with our shit.
Yeah, we need to roll out.
Roll out show.
Oh, because he had it yesterday.
Yeah, I had to search for it. Y'all just went out on vocals yesterday.
Oh, well, I know you had it, nigga.
Yeah, y'all just talked it out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Thank y'all so very much.
Hey.